Good morning. Welcome, welcome. If you can see me, hello, welcome, welcome. It's not showing I'm live yet, so bear with me. Just wait for it to show up my side. I hope everyone's having a great day, great night, wherever you are in the world, and welcome, and thank you so much for being here. And I hope you've all had a wonderful Christmas time, a magical Christmas time. We're getting ready for the new year now on this magical Monday. So sending everyone lots of love. I am live. It is showing I'm live right now. So welcome, welcome. If you are watching this back with me later on as a replay, hello. All you need to do is click anywhere during the replay and you can receive an answer by clicking anywhere about anything really that you need to know. Something you need to know in that moment, the angels will guide you. If you are watching this with me live right now, hello. All you need to do is pop your question in the chat for me and we can answer some questions today. You can ask me anything about love, career, money, your health, messages from the other side, something from your person, whatever's going on. Hey Dollface, great to see you, honey. Long time no see, it's been a while. Messages from Carl, please. So what does Carl want you to know today? And I hope you're doing okay. So what does Carl want you to say? We've got karma coming through here. So you may be dealing with some stuff right now, family stuff. This could be Christmas stuff, things that you feel is karma. So something is happening. Let's get more guidance on this. So what's going on with this karma energy then? Queen of Cups. He feels like you're a very special person. He's wondering what he's done to deserve you in his life because he sees you as the Queen of Cups, who is very beautiful, very special, very intuitive, very psychic. So he feels like his ship's come in. That's how he feels, okay? So he's saying you were spiritual and strong. He knows you were very psychic and intelligent. So he feels that from you. And he feels that you've got a strong soul and a big heart. And you're very loving and kind. That's how he feels towards you. And I feel you've been doing a lot of healing work on you as well. Okay, so you may have been focusing on your own journey, focusing on service, focusing on healing. It's been working for you. So what I'm really getting is he's wondering what he's done to deserve someone as amazing as you. Okay, because he feels like I'm finally getting karma for the good things I have done as well. So I feel that he is starting to believe that he can actually be with you. There may be some travel coming up as well. He's definitely going to take action towards you. He's already planning his next steps. So depending on how things are between you right now, okay, he could even be thinking about taking you somewhere or going somewhere with you or traveling to you in some way. And he is loyal to you and he wants to be loyal to you, so he's showing that to you. So I feel you've got loyalty coming into your future, possible travel, and he is thinking about what to do. And this is the energy as well moving towards March. So between now and March, some action coming in. But he is wondering what he's done to deserve you in his life, because he feels you're beautiful and strong. So keep doing what you're doing. So the message for you is to know that you are a very special person, spiritual and strong. Enhance your psychic powers by talking to your angels and being kind and gentle and focus on service. I hope that helps, okay? So big welcome to everyone who's here today. I'm sending you lots of love. Thank you for being here, guys. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me as well on this magical Monday. It may be Sunday where you are, still the night time. Still dark here in the UK, that's why it looks dark on camera. So, but it'll lighten up as the live goes on. So we've got Cece in the house. Welcome, honey. Thank you for being here. Cece says, can I get guidance? So I can see I've got donations coming in. I'm just going to answer a few in the chat first, though. So Cece says, can I get guidance on health, finances, and Jake? Because I keep getting tears from him. So what's the energy coming through from Jake right now? What's the energy coming through from Jake right now? So I know I was a fool, but I'm truly sorry. So this is why you've got tears coming from him, because he feels like he's made a mistake or been a bit foolish in this connection, and he wants to come in with an apology. So I feel he wants to communicate with you. Okay, he wants to say sorry to you for the way he's acted or the way he's been behaving. Now this could be over Christmas or could just be in general. It's going to be a breakthrough coming in. And I feel this is a breakthrough coming in all areas. So health-wise, financial, and with Jake as you're moving towards the new year. So you're going to start seeing penguins. So as soon as you start seeing penguins, and you will, okay, they may pop up on your social media or you may see them in a film, or maybe you go in a shop and there's a toy penguin in there. That's your sign that things are going to move forward, okay? So there is going to be a breakthrough in the situation. So what else do you need to know? Thank you, Ling, for looking after the chat for me, honey. Great to see you. Balance. So balance your energy right now. I feel this is definitely about balancing your chakras as well to feel more at peace. So the more you balance your energy, the more ground yourself, the better you're going to feel in your body. So you're going to feel healthier in your body, and you're also going to be balancing your finances. So balancing your finances can kind of be sorting them out and preparing and getting ready. And I feel that's what you're going to be doing moving towards the new year. So focus today on balance, breathing, calming your energy down. Let's get you a general message as well. Anything else you need to know? You've got Page of Swords. So any delays in communication are not forever. Okay, so if there's delays between you and Jake right now, or perhaps you're waiting to hear something about your job or money or anything like that, the delays are not forever. So I feel you're going to have a breakthrough in the new year, okay? You're being protected at this time, and you can use telepathy to communicate instead of perhaps reaching out or doing anything you may perhaps regret. Okay, because sometimes when we reach out, then we feel like hours later, we feel like a fool, and we feel like, oh, you know, perhaps I shouldn't have done that. They're going to think I'm an idiot or whatever. So your ego can get up, get involved. So just breathe through any fear. I hope that helps, okay? We've got the beautiful cat in the house. Thank you for the donation, honey. Can I please get a card for the week and New Year's Eve? So what do you need to know for New Year's? Well, let's do New Year, like the week itself first. We've got the Emperor. Take back your power by trusting yourself. So as you move into the new year, take back your power. And remembering that you're the one in control of your thoughts. If any emotion comes up, breathe through it. Talk to your angels. Shift your perspective, that kind of thing, okay? And take back your power by trusting in who you are. So the Emperor's about stability. But I also connect with this card as the masculine. So I feel what you need to know as well moving into the new year is that he is stepping into his power. And he's asking you to trust him to do that as well, to find his way to you. So let me do your card for the new year. Page of Wands, good news is on the way. So as you move into the new year, good news is coming. So enjoy the moment as things are about to get much better. So again, this could symbolise a breakthrough moving into the new year. Anything else you need to know? You've got dream sharing. So you could have a vivid dream. I know you have been dreaming a lot about each other. So this could very well be on New Year's Eve as well. There could be a dream. And prayer is needed. So all you need to do is pray, give it to heaven, and have faith, okay? But I definitely feel that a lot of dream sharing taking place. So what does he want to say to you? Can you forgive me? I want to be strong like you. So he's finding strength right now. So he sees you as very strong and capable and powerful. And he wants to be strong like you. So you can pray for him to Archangel Michael to be around him to give him strength. But I feel he's finding the strength to come forward and apologise. I feel there's going to be lots of apologies coming in as we move into the new year. I'm sorry for neglecting you. I'm sorry for not being there for you. Sorry for perhaps not reaching out around the Christmas season, whatever it is. Or I'm sorry about the past, or things are going to shift forward. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Natsy. Thank you for the donation, honey. Hi there. We have a very weird presence in my house right now, or is it just imagining? Well, if you feel there's anything weird going on, call on Archangel Michael, because Archangel Michael is a warrior and he will come in and remove anything negative anyway, or call on Jesus or God himself. Okay, another great thing to do is get a white tea light and light the candle, wherever you feel this presence is, light the candle and ask anything negative or not of God to go into the light, okay? And then let the candle burn out. But usually it is a bit of the imagination, a bit of fear coming up, worry. It can also be things like if you've been paying attention to the wrong things. So if you've been paying attention to things that are very negative or stressful, there could be some psychic energy you're picking up on there, like psychic attack. Or if you've been watching like horror films or murder films or anything that's like a low vibration. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with watching those things. It's entertainment. We all like watching those things every now and again. But your mind may be playing tricks on you. Okay, so I want to bring in a message for you from Archangel Michael. Because know that you are safe. As soon as you call on your angels, you are safe and protected. And the light always overcomes the darkness. So you've got to shield yourself coming through. So this just means shield yourself a bit more. So I feel the message is it's more about your energy than the place itself. You may have absorbed some negative energy that's affecting your vibration or the way you're thinking or feeling. So if you call on your angels, they will cleanse you and then shield you. So Archangel Michael will shield you. So Archangel Michael, I ask you to protect me and my loved ones. So this can also be a protection for yourself or anyone living in the home. Okay, anyone you are perhaps concerned about this presence affecting. So ask Archangel Michael to shield you and he will do. But I feel it's more about the mind than anything else, because the mind can play tricks on you, okay? Let me pull you a card from Jesus as well. What does Jesus want you to know? What does Jesus want you to know? Hey, Renee's in the house. Thank you, my mods, for looking after the chat for me, guys. Yeah, look at this. This is about baptism. Okay, this is like John baptizing Jesus. So this is about cleansing your energy. And I really feel that's what you need to do. Okay, maybe even cleanse your space by perhaps saging around or using some Palo Santo, but lighting a candle and asking anything nor of God or nor of the light to go into the light will really help. But I feel there's a cleansing taking place. So Jesus is saying it's okay. You know, the Holy Spirit can come in and cleanse this energy. So I don't feel there's anything bad there, but just know that you are being shielded and protected. As soon as you pray, you're asking for help, it is given. I hope that helps, okay? Ling, thank you so much for being here, honey. Thank you for your donation. Ling says, hi Liz, what's next? Rusty to me, Ling, now until the end of the month. So what's coming in between now and the end of the month, okay? What's coming in now between now and the end of the month? You could be meeting up. So this could be on the astral realms. It's not necessarily in person, so don't kind of like get excited and think, oh, we're definitely going to meet up. This could be having a dream of each other where you meet up, or you're being shown in dreams what's coming, or you're coming together in some way. And I feel like you're going to get a sign that when you do meet up, the masks are going to come off. So the masks are going to come off. He's going to be open and honest with you. And I feel that's what he wants you to know, okay? Look at this. There's no need to worry. Lighten the load. So he may be carrying a heavy burden right now. What that could be what's going on in his life as well. The heavy burden that's going on in his life, the weight that's on his mind is that he's wearing a mask. Whether that's around other people or specifically with you, and he wants to take that mask off because that will lighten the load. So what I'm getting here is there's going to be an opportunity coming up. I'm not necessarily saying it's this year because you've got only a few days left. It could be any time moving forward. But there's going to be an opportunity coming up where you're going to meet up and he's going to be very honest and open with you. And that's going to lighten the load. Okay, for both of you, really, because he's going to take that mask off. And there's no need to worry about the when or the how, because it will. This card's moving as well. Give me fear. Yeah, let go of any fear around this because you're protected until that happens, remember. So any timeline or anything we need to know, we've got the Six of Pentacles. So this is about when it's the right time, when it's going to be equally balanced. Okay, so what you give to others, you're going to receive yourself. So you're going to get things back, okay? Things are going to come back to you. So the message for you is be good to others, be good to yourself. Focus on making today a better day for everyone you meet, including yourself. So again, it says for everyone you meet. So when you do meet up, focus on making that day a better day, not like dragging the past up or going over stress. So is there a timeline for you meeting up? So you're not giving me one because you're learning to surrender. Well, that's your card. Okay, so yeah, I mean, this is the thing right now. It's painful because you're not together. This is Three of Swords. But you're being protected. See those orbs around her there? You're being protected. What does he want to say to you? What does he want to say? I connect with you at night. So this could well be dream sharing right now. Meeting up in dreams, connecting with you at night in the astral realms, showing you what's coming. Okay, so just have faith in the one. They haven't got a timeline for you because you're learning to surrender. But it will happen in divine timing. I feel you're going to have a dream that shows this to you. I hope that helps, okay? And what's going on in his life is he's processing his feelings and, you know, becoming aware of things he needs to do. Katie, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, how are you doing? Hope you're doing good. Good, thank you, honey. What stage of the twin flame journey are me and my DM currently in? What's going on between the two of you right now? I feel it's more about the energy than the stage of your journey. You're in the stage where you're telepathically able to communicate with each other and you're having fun doing that. So this is like the preparation phase. So obviously it's not like saying, right, you're in separation, you're going through this or that. It's more you're in a stage where you're learning to have fun with it all and to be at peace with it all instead of making everything serious and stressful. Because you can have fun with each other on the 5D. Okay, and to bring more light-hearted energy into the connection. to try and to have fun with yourself, you know, to be at peace with where you currently are. So I'm not saying like you're having lots of fun, because you may feel like, well, it's a struggle right now, it's painful. But it's about lightening the load, okay? It's about forgiveness and healing. So you've got the Seven of Swords, because currently where you are, you're not together because there seems to be something stopping you from being together. But it's really about lessons and growth. So it may seem like physically the circumstances are stopping you from being together, but ultimately it's because there's lessons taking place and growth. Okay, so whatever this situation is, and it's to do with mask wearing or a karmic situation or something that's in the way, you're learning to forgive through this situation. So the message is, forgive the past, forgive anyone who has hurt you or caused you pain, because they've been dealing with their own struggles and battles. So remember, your twin is also dealing with their own struggles and battles, and that will help you to forgive and heal. Don't let their behaviour affect you any longer. Say no to drama and yes to peace. So you're learning to rise up right now and to have fun with where you are in the present moment, and when you're not together, to enjoy the telepathic communication, because you have a spiritual bond, remember, as well as a physical bond with that. So you're being reminded to be at peace with where you currently are and see it differently, because what you may see as a challenge or an obstacle is always an opportunity to grow. So you're in the preparation phase. So what does your masculine want to say to you? I don't know how, but you got to my heart. You are adorable. That's how he sees you. So he doesn't know how you got into his heart, but you did, because he could have been wearing masks and having those walls up, but you saw through that. You know, you broke through those walls and you saw beyond the mask. And he's saying you are adorable. That means he loves you. Everything about you is beautiful to him. It doesn't mean like you're a walkover or you're fluffy or, you know, it means he sees you as someone amazing. But I feel you're preparing for each other in your own way by learning lessons of forgiveness and healing. I hope that helps, okay? Renee, thank you for the donation, honey. Great to see you. Oh, I haven't got my chat moved. Let me just go back to where I was there. Hi, may I please get any messages meant for me? Thank you. Mozzie and AJ send their love and sending them big hugs and kisses. Hope you've had a great Christmas. Hope you have too. So the message for you is good news is on the way. So no matter how things seem or what's going on, there is good news ahead. Whether this is for you in your love life or in your health or just in general, there's good news on the way. It says enjoy this moment as things are about to get much better. So I feel that's also about being more in the present moment and, you know, using your gratitude skills and honing your energy into the present moment, so you're not overthinking things or worrying about things or stressing, so you're more at peace. So good news is on the way, and I feel that's also connected with health, okay? Anything else you need to know? Yeah, you may be confused about what direction to take or what the next steps are or what's going to happen, but you're receiving enlightenment. So enlightenment in this card is about going within. You know, meditation will bring in the answers. It will lift any heavy kind of weight or energy off your mind. It'll help you to feel more at peace. So if you're confused in any way, shape or form about what direction to take or what's coming in, you're being guided to go within for the answers. Go in nature or breathe or connect with your angels or your higher self, and the answers will come through for you. Anything else you need to know? I've got another gorgeous deck here I've had for Christmas. And I want to say a thank you to everyone who's gifted me things for Christmas as well. Thank you to Renee for gifting me something special. I haven't watched it yet. I'm waiting for the new year. I'm going to, you know, when I've got some more time off. I'm so excited about that. And, you know, thank you to everyone who's gifted me decks and other things as well, and hot chocolates, and it means so much, okay? So what's the message coming through? What does Renee need to know? What does Renee need to know? What's the guidance coming through for you? So the message is the challenge is your chance to grow and bloom. Whatever you see as a challenge right now, or many challenges, are always a chance to grow and bloom. So like that flower, that's you blooming there. So the message says, even though you may be feeling challenged, this is the opportunity you need. So embrace the challenge as an opportunity. Obstacles nurture your growth. Face difficulties with courage and strength. Call on your angels. Challenges reveal your hidden strengths, so you can trust in your ability to overcome things and blossom into your best self. This challenge is your chance to grow and bloom. So you may even see flowers like this. I'm seeing that like an orange flower, even though it's probably pink. So you may even see something orange that reminds you that you are growing right now. Because I feel orange is this colour of abundance. That's why I've got it on today. I hope that helps, okay? And I'm sending you so much love. Thank you for jumping in and looking after the chat for me as well. Katie's donated again there. Thank you for the donation, honey. Can we get a collective message? Angelita was sending so much love to you and Angela. Thank you, honey. That's your little baby, okay? So I'm going to bring in the Daily Oracle. I'm going to do 3 messages, what you need to know. This is in general, so you can pick 1, 2, or 3, or you can just have all 3. What are 3 messages, please, angels, we need to know in this moment? First one is, this is such a powerful message. You already know exactly what to do and how to be. So trust. It says trust. You already know exactly how to be. Well, you already know exactly what to do. You're exactly where you're meant to be. So you're being guided to trust. You may not be exactly where you want to be, but you're exactly where you need to be, because that's for growth and healing. Okay, so the message for you is trust. Can we have another message, please? There's no need to leave anything to chance. So what this means is, obviously your journey is in divine timing and it's in fate and destiny, but this is about you controlling the way you're feeling about things. We're being proactive on things you want to do in your life. So what I'm feeling with this is, if there's something you want to do, and I'm not talking about love here, I'm talking about like in your career, or something you want to do with your finances, or if there's some place you want to go, or something you want to achieve, a goal you want to achieve, don't leave it to chance. If you're being guided to take action, do it. You can have, be, and do anything you desire. Okay, and obviously there's no need to leave anything to chance, which means pray. So instead of worrying about something, pray about it, and that brings in action. Either action from them or guided action steps you're guided to take. Something else, please, angels, we all need to know. Don't ignore the bigger picture. Love that. So again, it's saying there's always a reason. There's always a blessing disguised in the way the situation is. So don't ignore the bigger picture. God sees that. So you may only have a small picture of what's going on, but God brings the bigger picture in. So you have to have faith in why you're going through something and what it's teaching you at this time. I hope that helps, okay? Joy, thank you for the donation, honey. What does my person want to say? Max sends a big hug. Thank you so much, honey. So what does he want to say to you today? So what does your person want to say? Do you still think about me? So he's thinking about if you're thinking about him. So this could be if you haven't had much contact over Christmas, or if you've had some time where you've been doing your own things. He's wondering if you're thinking about him. That means he's curious about you. What are you doing? What's on your mind? What are you going through right now? So he is curious about you. Okay, so what else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? Intuition is needed. So I feel this is how he's learning as well as a spiritual being, because he's also learning to tap in with his intuition. Because if he connects with his intuition, of course he knows that you are still thinking about him. And maybe you're wondering if he's thinking about you. So I feel you're being guided to connect through the 5D. We've got resurrection. So things coming back to life. This could also be a huge sign about what's moving forward towards now in Easter as well. So you may see butterflies, sign of transformation. Things are being created and manifested right now. And this could also be things within your own life as well. Things you are creating and manifesting in your own life, not just with this situation. And this month, something's coming in. So he may even reach out to you this month and say, hey, what are you doing? Or what's going on with you? And it's his way of showing you he's wondering if you're thinking about it. So I do feel this month of December, so it's very likely you're going to get a New Year's Eve message, or maybe you've already got some plans. Oh, night, Rennie. Thank you for dropping in. Give Mozzie and AJ a big kiss for me, okay? And Max is sending love as well. His cousin, AJ and Mozzie's cousin. So this month, something may happen. So it feels like this month is like now, in this moment now, he's wondering what you're thinking about, what you're doing. So obviously intuition is needed to connect you both, but that's what it's more from his perspective. He may have a weight on his mind wondering what you're doing. And if he connects with his intuition, he already knows. But this is coming back to life. This month, something's happening. So I feel that you could get a message or something could shift this month. We've only got a few more days. What else do you need to know? Message coming out for you, Joy, is 5 of Wands. So in a conflict with yourself or out of conflict with others. So again, this could be the battle he's going through internally, wondering what you're doing. Or he could be going through some conflict in his outside world with others. So he needs to rise above his own drama and focus on peace. Remember, you're always being protected. says try not to involve yourself in gossip or negative thinking. So if this resonates with you as well, but I am connecting with his energy. Okay, and remember, your inner conflict can come through from your ego as well. So if anything's going in your own head, rise above that. I hope that helps, okay? And Joanne, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, any message from DM today? So what does your DM want to say? I can feel you. Okay, so he's definitely feeling you around him. He's feeling your energy. And he's saying, I'm trying my best to forgive. So he needs to forgive himself for things he's done. And he's done pretending. So I feel like he's trying to forgive himself for wearing a mask and pretending, hiding, perhaps even lying about his feelings or denying them. And he's saying, I'm done with that. You know, so he wants to move into the new year as his best version. He doesn't want to be wearing a mask. He doesn't want to be lying to himself. He wants to move forward in an authentic way. And he's trying to forgive himself perhaps for the things he's done. So I feel he's reflecting on 2025. Yeah, he wants to be more giving to you. He knows how giving you are. He knows how loving you are. So you may see daisies as a sign of that, okay? And yeah, I mean, what he wants is a happy home, and what he's got is chaos. So he may look on the outside like he's happy in his home, like everything's okay, but there's really a lot of chaos around that because he's wearing a mask. So he's saying, I'm done pretending, I'm tired of this chaos. And I feel he is aware it's going to cause chaos to make changes in his life, but he is ready to accept that, okay? So I feel he's moving towards a big change. Let me pull you a card as well, anything you need to know. Anything else you need to know? Anything you need to know? Okay, clear message. Not clear. Got union there. Just saw the two swans. Just want a clear message for you. This is a new deck. That's why it's just taking a bit of time to warm up. Okay. What do you need to know, Anjuan? What do you need to know? Look at this. Know that you are safe, whatever's going on. So I love this because you've got this beautiful kind of Bambi. And the deer is also a symbol of the divine feminine. Obviously, the stag is the masculine. The deer can represent the compassion of the feminine. So try and have compassion for what you're going through, for what your twin is going through, and affirm I am safe. So whatever's going on or not happening, you are safe regardless. I hope that helps, okay? Ashwini, thank you for the donation, honey. Message from him. So what's his 3D message for you? I want to make it up to you. So he wants to make it right. He wants to make it better. He wants to make up for all the pain you've been through and all the chaos and all the struggle and all the things you've experienced, you know, since this breakup in a way occurred. So, yeah, he's emotional. You may be feeling emotion as well. I feel he feels your emotion. Now, the sensitivity in this, can you see the sensitive eyes? And so you may actually be having, he could be having this and you could be picking up on this, like, tension headaches that causes eye pain or eye strain or even tooth pain, because tooth pain is about decisions and he clearly has a decision to make. So there's emotion there. Okay, so you're feeling emotional. So again, if you're feeling emotional and you're wondering why, it's because you're connecting with his energy. So what else do you need to know? Yeah, meeting up and protection. So you're going to meet up in other ways. So I feel definitely, again, there's a lot of dream sharing happening, especially moving towards the full moon. Okay, so you're going to meet up in a dream. So you're going to have a dream that's going to be very vivid, where you meet up and he gives you some kind of answer, or he tells you something's going to happen, or you're going to meet up in some way in a protected environment. So I feel this is definitely a huge sign of dreaming about meeting up. And he's perhaps showing you in that dream that you are protected, or you're being shown by your angels you're protected. So until you actually do meet up in the physical, remember you're being protected from drama and chaos and stress. So try and have faith in that, okay? Anything else you need to know? You got the Queen of Swords. So saying you are strong enough to handle this. And you are, you can handle this. You are strong and resilient. So don't close your heart down or go into pain or fear. Open your heart wider. Because vulnerability is strength. Okay, so don't close your heart down or go into fear. I saw him yesterday, but he was not paying attention to me in my dream. Well, that's your own fears. That's reminding you, give me fear. That's your own fear coming up to remind you to give back to you. Okay, to fill up your own cup. The fact that he was in your dream is a huge thing. Regardless of what happens, he showed up, he was there, which is a sign you're together, you are connecting. Okay, but if he's ignoring you, that's because you're also learning to give back to yourself. To not take it personally if things aren't going your way. I hope that helps, okay? Mayra, thank you for the donation. How is any message from Travis today? So what does Travis want you to know? Flying out. I'm working hard on myself. So he is doing the work right now, busy working on himself, putting the work into healing himself and growing and becoming the best version. And he could also be working hard on his career or his finances or other things he's got going on. So I feel he is busy right now, and he's saying that to you, I am doing the work. So this is about you trusting that he is further ahead on the journey than perhaps you think he is. So he is working on himself. Anything else you need to know? Four of Pentacles. So you may be working on letting go, surrendering, giving this to heaven, having faith in the when, because it says you can't lose what's meant for you, and that's what you're being reminded. Take a step back and allow your desires to come to you instead of holding on to them or chasing them. He needs time to breathe. So he may need time to breathe right now because he's working hard on himself, and you're being guided to take that step back and allow him to come to you. And I know it can be scary, okay, and you have this overwhelming urge probably to do something or reach out, but you have to have faith, okay? He's going through an epiphany right now, and he's seen 11:11 a lot. So there's a lot of healing taking place within himself. He's becoming more spiritually aware. You just grab these, okay? So the message for you at this time is to focus on service, because that will put you into a sanctuary. It also give me ear chakra activation, so your ears may be ringing or you may be having downloads coming in because you're becoming more aware of things spiritually. And he's also hearing things as well that remind him of you, guide him to you. So he's going through a bit of a spiritual awakening right now, and you're being guided to focus on service. So I feel there needs to be time apart to come together. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Augustine, thank you for the donation, honey. Augustine says, where's your message? Thank you so much for the donation, honey. I'm just looking for your question. Can anyone see Augustine's question there? If you're still in the chat, can you let me know what your question is, because I can't see anything. Can also see someone was a member, someone who's been a member for 62 months. I really appreciate you've deleted you've retracted your question as well, so I'm not sure why. But I can't see Augustine's message. Can any of my moderators? No, you don't see. Link doesn't see either. So what I'm going to do, Augustine, is I'm going to pull you a card, okay? So this is for August, okay? I think it's Augustine. I think that's what your username is, Augustine. Okay, so this is your message. You are deserving of success. So whether that's success in career, life itself, or love, you are deserving of that, okay? So the angels are reminding you of that. So you can affirm this: I am deserving of success. I deserve success. So the message for you is, even though you may doubt yourself at times, recognize your own value. So you may be working on self-worth right now. It says stop negative self-talk and embrace your worthiness, okay? Because that's who you are. It says claim your right to succeed, but they're saying calm your mind. You have a right to succeed. Acknowledge your efforts and growth. Persistence is your greatest strength. Your efforts are bearing fruit. Success is going to flow to you because you are deserving of success. So I feel this is like a bit of an omen for you, saying success is on the horizon. I mean, look at the big kind of basket of fruit there. So what you're manifesting right now is on the way. You may just need to give it a little bit more time for that fruit to ripen and be ready to eat. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Priyanka, thank you for the donation, honey. Hitashi's feelings for Priyanka, and how does he see me? So what does he want you to know? He knows that you deserve the best, okay? So he sees you as someone who is very valuable, someone who deserves the best in their life. And he's saying, will I see you again? So he may also be wondering if he's going to see you again, or how he's going to see you again, or he may be trying to work out how to approach you and see you again. Look at this, I need to see you. So he feels like he needs to see you, and he's wondering if he will see you. Maybe you're even wondering that in your mind, will I see you again, okay? So I want you to enjoy your life. So what he's saying is, you deserve the best, and I want you to enjoy your life. So he doesn't want to be a form of negativity in your life or a drain on you. And he needs to see you to move forward, to make something right with you. So he does want what's best for you. And he's growing up spiritually as well. So he also sees you as someone who's very spiritual, someone who's grown spiritually a lot since they've known, you've known each other. He sees you as someone who's enlightened, someone who's very strong and powerful and capable, someone who doesn't give up, someone who keeps fighting on, and also someone who's able to surrender and let go when they need to. So he sees you as someone very powerful and spiritual. The message for you is this, okay? Don't give up on the connection, which means trust that he is on his way and surrender and give it to God. So you're not worried about the when, because he is working out how he's going to see you again. And he is also going through an enlightenment right now and some spiritual growth, just like you are, because he knows you deserve the best. So he wants to come forward the right way, not show up and feel like he's letting you down constantly. So what's the guidance for you today? So the High Priestess. So trust your intuition. It's so important that you know yourself in this situation. So you trust what you feel, because what you feel is real. Your intuition is always speaking to you. You receive signs and synchronicities that show you the truth. So listen to your heart, follow your gut instinct. You know what to do. And I feel he's being guided to come forward to you, because that's following his heart. So when he follows his heart, it leads to you. And his intuition is guiding him to you. So he's working out how he can see you again and if he's going to. I hope that helps, okay? And great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. May I get... Oh, hang on. My chat moved there. Let me just go back. Where are you? There you are. Okay. May I get a message from Frank and advice? So what's the message coming through today from Frank? Can you forgive me? So he is thinking about moving towards you with an apology. Can you forgive me? And I feel this is about the way he's behaved, the things he's done. I somehow trust you. So he knows he can trust you. Look at this. Is there a second chance? So he's saying, can you forgive me? Is there a second chance? So I do feel you're going to have another chance at this. Doesn't matter how many chances it's going to take. But I feel what this is about is, it's not even about a second chance with you. It's more about a second chance at being in a commitment. So I feel like with you, he sees marriage. With you, he sees the full package. And he's wondering if he can actually have that, okay? Is there a second chance? Because obviously he's already been through one, and now he's got the chance again. Okay, and don't panic and think that's with the karmic partner. This is about you, okay? Because he's saying, can you forgive me? Is there a second chance? I somehow know I can trust you or trust in us. So he's getting closer to coming towards you. That's what it's feeling like. Three of Pentacles. So you're being guided to connect in the 5D. So you could have a dream where he perhaps comes to you and asks you for a second chance. Or you could have a dream where you're getting married. Or you could have a dream where you're together in some way. And you may feel in that dream like you can really trust the feeling of what you're experiencing. Okay, so connect with the power of the universe to manifest your reality. The law of attraction is always working, so use it wisely. So remember, what you're thinking about, you're bringing about. What you're talking about, you are speaking into existence. There's power there and light. So connect with him in the 5D and talk to your angels about what you want and visualize how you want things to be. But I feel he's planning on how to move forward and open that door again. So what's the energy between the two of you? What's the energy between the two of you? They are thinking about you. That's what you need to know. So that's confirming that to you today. And the signs and synchronicities are guiding you as well. So literally what we've just said. He is thinking about you. You're both seeing signs and synchronicities that link you back to one another. I hope that helps, okay? Tara, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, hon, what does Ben want to say? What does Ben want to say? Do you still think about me? I don't know how, but you got to my heart. So you're in his heart right now. And again, he could have walls up. He could be wearing masks and all of that. But you got right into his heart. You're in his heart today and his feelings. So he's saying, do you think about me? So he's wondering what you're doing. Curious about you. You may be curious about him, but he is also curious about you. Do you still think about me? Am I still in your heart? Because he's being guided to step out of his comfort zone. So this is also reminding you to let him come to you. Okay, because that's what he needs to do. So the fact that he's getting curious now about what you're doing is a good sign, because it shows that he's actually planning to do something about that, to take a risk if needed. So remember, you'll be taken care of. You are protected. You are safe, especially if you're feeling any urgency or you're connecting with his energy. Because the thing is, when you're feeling them wanting to connect with you, you feel it deep inside. So it can bring that urgency up in you. And then you can feel like you want to do something or take action. And then sometimes you think, oh no, I should have waited. So the message here is he's being guided to step out of his comfort zone to actually take a risk because that's needed. Now, I feel that's to contact you, but this could also be about changing his life in general. So you'll always be taken care of and provided for when you have faith. So as long as you have faith, everything will work out. But I feel he's planning his approach right now, but it means stepping out of his comfort zone. This could be something he's planning on doing within the next 5 days. So this could be like a New Year contact coming in. Okay, or it could be over the next 5 weeks. So I feel just have faith that communication is on the way. I hope that helps, okay? Blossoming Caterpillar, thank you for using your milestone, honey. Hi, Liz, blessed holidays to you and everyone, thank you. Would like to ask him if my person has a message for me for Father God's guidance. So what's your person want to say? You were all I've ever wanted. Okay, that's what your person wants you to know. You were all they've ever wanted. And not only you, but being with you is all they've ever wanted as well. It's like when they think about their dream come true, it's actually with you. Okay, so what else do you need to know? Forgive the past. So let go of the past. This could be an opportunity for you to release the past as well. So your message from God is to forgive everything and rise, okay? Because anyone who's hurt you or caused you pain, whether it was connected with your person or anyone, remember they were always dealing with, or they were dealing with their own struggles and battles. Because everyone's going through something. So don't let anyone else's behaviour affect you or cause you any pain any longer. Say no to drama and yes to peace. So that's the message coming through. I want to bring you a message in as well from Jesus. Okay, so what does Jesus want you to know today? What does Jesus want you to know? What does Jesus want you to know moving forward? I feel this is the card. So service, when you were called, listen. So you may be working on service right now. You may be guided to work on service. When you're called, listen. That means do something. And when you're called, this could be about being called to action in some way. You're being called to do something. You must listen to that and take note. Okay, so I'll give you an example. That, for example, when I created this deck, okay, I was trying to go to sleep, okay, but I was being called to create this deck instead. I was called to action. Okay, so instead of just thinking, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, no, I actually turned the light on, sat up and created this deck. Okay, so that's being called to action and listening to that guidance, because if we don't listen, okay, if we don't listen to that guidance sometimes, or we think, I'll do it tomorrow, then we forget what we're being called to do. So listen to what you're being called to do. That's the message. And I feel that's to do with service in some way. I hope that helps, okay? And Natalia, thank you for the donation, honey. Any message from G? So G is saying to you, I want to man up and honour you. Wow, isn't that powerful? That's like Prince Charming energy. I want to man up and honour you. So it's like he's saying, I know I need to man up. I know I've been holding back. I know I've been letting you down, letting myself down. And I know I need to honour you because you deserve to be loved the right way. You are someone who's deserving of everything good. So he wants to do the right thing, the honourable thing. So I'm seeing that like a prince or a knight. So what was the guidance for you? Yeah, look, Knight of Pentacles. So he is going to honour up, like man up and honour up to you, or like honour you. Because this is the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is a knight who takes his time. Okay, he takes his time, but he does it right. So this is a definite yes from heaven. It may take time, but eventually you'll get where you want to be and you'll feel fully satisfied with what you have. Powerful message. I hope that helps, okay? Donna, thank you for the donation. Only great to see you. Any messages from Mark today? So what does Mark want you to know? I still think about you and I want to make it right. So he's thinking about making it right at this moment. And he is still thinking about that at this moment. So I feel that's what he wants you to know he's definitely thinking about, how to make it right with you. So what else does he want to say to you? Or what energy? We've got replaying conversations for union. So he's replaying the conversations you've had. Maybe even thinking about how to have a conversation with you to make it right so you can come into union. So I love that you got the union card. It is in reverse though, so again, it's taking a little bit more time. But he's actually replaying conversations, I feel, about how to make it right with you. So it's more that what he's doing is he's thinking about how he can come forward and speak to you And he's replaying what those conversations in his mind, like what would you say back, or what's it going to go like? So he's like thinking of all the possible scenarios about what could happen. So yes, he may well be replaying conversations you've had in the past, but I feel this is more about making something happen in the now. What else do you need to know? Yeah, research. He's doing his research. That's how he's researching this, thinking about what this conversation would be like or what would happen. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Mariana, thank you for the donation, honey. M's secret thoughts and feelings. So what are M's secret thoughts and feelings straight out? You mean more to me than you think. So if he hasn't told you how he feels, he definitely feels it. Okay, and I feel that he hasn't expressed exactly how he feels to you because he perhaps doesn't even know how to express it to himself. So you mean more to me than you think you do. So what's the guidance for you? What's the guidance for you? What's the guidance coming through? We've got Queen of Swords. You were strong enough to handle this. So whenever you're going through in this connection, you can handle it. Remember, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, as Kelly Clarkson said. So don't close your heart off, open it wider. Vulnerability is strength. And I feel what he wants you to know is he's very inspired by the person you are. He doesn't want to close his heart down. He wants to open it wider, but he does feel vulnerable. So he's got to find that strength to be able to be vulnerable. But he wants you to know you matter to him. Get one more card. Anything else you need to know about this? Yeah, we've got marriage coming through there. Look at this, marriage. So his secret thoughts and feelings are about marriage. That he wants to marry you, but also he may have issues around marriage he's healing and dealing with. That could be his wound as well. I hope that helps, okay? Samantha, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, any messages from Gabriel? What does Gabriel want to say? They give me fear. You may be releasing some fear to move forward or communicate. Yeah, I don't know how, but you got to my heart. You are adorable. So he wants you to know that everything about you is beautiful to him. You're adorable to him. And he doesn't know how you got his heart. So again, perhaps he wasn't ready for love. He didn't think he would fall in love. But you got his heart. He feels like it's fate and destiny with you as well. And you're his dream come true. So how he feels about you is that being with you is a dream come true. And he does feel that you are meant to be because all paths lead back to each other. And I feel he's dreaming about you right now. He may also be dreaming about you in a very creative way, you know, how to move forward. So you also bring creativity into his life. And this could be because you're a creative person. So the connection itself is opening him up to the person he truly is meant to be. But it's making him feel more creative. And that's exactly what the journey does. You know, it opens us up in many, many ways to many avenues and things we perhaps didn't know or were before. So you've made him more creative in his life as well. So anything else he wants you to know? Let's bring one of these in as well. Anything else you need to know or be aware of? We've got preparation. So you're in the preparation phase. You're getting ready for each other right now. Have faith in that. What's the guidance for you from the angels? 5 of Cups, only you can turn your life around. And I feel this is also what he knows too. So he's making a decision to turn his life around because life is too short and precious to waste. You know, and if he's feeling sorry for himself, he's got to get out of that energy. So I feel that he's stepping into his power to do something about things. I hope that helps, okay? CC Lynn, thank you for the donation. Oh, bear with me, my chat moved then. So, well, let's go back down. Okay, it keeps coming up with Black Horse, you know, when it goes to those adverts, when my chat moves. Black Horse, which is about movement, and that could be about 2026 as well. Also want to say as well, a big thank you to our soul sister who gifted me, look at this gorgeous deck I'm going to be using when we have the horse coming in, messages from the horse. Look at this gorgeous deck here. So excited about that. And I got this extra card with it as well. Look at that for liberation. Amazing. Such a beautiful deck there. So let me go to where I was because my chat moved. So we got CC Lynn. I'm just looking for your question, honey. CC Lynn, there we are. Hi Liz, how does my love feel today? I feel his energy a few days very heavy. Heat also. Have a lovely day. So how does he feel about you? How does he feel about you? How does he feel about you? Okay. I'm trying my best to forgive myself because I can feel you around me. So maybe he feels like he's got to forgive himself to be able to be around you. And that's his karma. So his karma right now is he feels like he's hurt you and messed you about and he wants to make up for that. So what's his karma right now? And he's keeping this in. Look, it went back in. But I can see where it is because it turned around. Yeah, I hope I haven't lost you. This is what he isn't saying right now. This is why it feels heavy. And this is why you're feeling all the heat as well, because that's like the fire and the desire to push things forward. But he's saying, I hope I haven't lost you. And he's worried that's his karma, okay, for what he's done. So he needs to forgive himself for what he's done. He's trying his best to do that right now because he can feel your energy and you can feel his. So you're both feeling each other's energy right now. But he's hoping in his heart and soul that he hasn't lost you. So what's he going to do about it? What's he going to do about it? Okay, yeah, we got the Knight of Swords. So he is intending to do something, but it will happen swiftly when you don't expect it. So, and he's protecting himself right now. You know, this makes me laugh. This is the Beetlejuice Tarot. I've had this for Christmas, so it's such a powerful deck. And obviously you can see Beetlejuice there is, he's you know, when he kind of pumps himself up and all those spikes come out. So when he's being cold or a bit cool or when he's staying away from you, he's trying to protect himself, that's all. So I do feel he's going to make a move towards you when he's feeling strong enough to do it. And it's going to be a spontaneous move. I hope that helps, okay? Giselle, thank you for the donation. Any messages from Jose? Any messages with Abelardo? So what's the message from Jose right now? I am ascending. They're blocking my throat there. I still think about you. So if there's blocks in communication, it's because he's ascending right now. You may be seeing numbers around him like 1, 2, 3, 4. So for example, if you see 1, 2, 3, 4 or 2, 3, 4 or numbers that go up, or perhaps you have a dream you're going up and down in a lift or an escalator, it's a sign that he is going through an ascension. So he is thinking about you at this time. However, he's going through ascension. So he may be going through physical things or he's trying to get his head around something he's doing. So what about Abelardo? What about Abelardo? We've got I connect with you at night. So with Abelardo, you're connecting with that person at night. Okay, so you could be having dreams of each other or thinking about each other at night, or that's when you feel connected with their energy. But there's an ascension taking place. So I want to bring you a card in general, what you need to know. So the message coming through for you is, yeah, 2 of Cups, a love bond is deepening. It says this is a special bond unlike anything you've experienced before. Best friends and lovers united. So perhaps you are, you know, connecting with this with both of them in some way. Because I've got like a special bond and then I've got best friends. So I'm feeling 2 separate energies. So this could be that you are experiencing the love bond deepening between you and Jose, but you've got like a friendship with Abelardo in some way. So you may be working out what you actually want. And the most important relationship anyway is always with yourself. I hope that helps, okay? Priyanka, thank you for the donation. Hitesh, thoughts and picture in pool party WhatsApp status. His thoughts about a picture in a pool party and WhatsApp status. So what's his thoughts about this picture in a pool party? What's this picture? Okay. So his thoughts about this are, I mean, this is the thing as well. He's wondering what's going on. Okay, because you've got the 4 of Wands, but it's in reverse. So this is like happiness or spending time with people. You can see in this card, I mean, if you, for those of you who've seen Beetlejuice, this is at the end, you know, where she plays the music and the dancing around at the end. So it's like joy. So his thoughts are that, you know, having a good time, wondering what's going on, wondering if you're enjoying yourself, what you're doing, what you're up to, who you're with. Okay, and feeling like he's on the outside, looking in. So this could be a little bit of wishing I was there or being a bit jealous or wondering what's going on. You know, feeling like an outsider. That's what I've got coming through. Wanting to be inside of this, wanting to be around you at this time. Okay, and feeling like he's missing out on something. That's the real energy I've got there. What else do you need to know about this WhatsApp status? What do you need to know about this WhatsApp status? We've got union. So it's some kind of message about union. You receive a message. So there could be a communication coming in as well, but you're receiving a message through that WhatsApp status, somehow connected with 2026 in your union. Okay, because the black horse just jumped up again there. So that's what you're receiving a message about. So I feel you're being guided to trust your intuition when you are seeing signs or synchronicities. I hope that helps, okay? Jay, thank you for the donation, honey. Messages from Adam. What does Adam want you to know? Can we just talk it over? So again, look at this. He wants to talk it over with you. So he's thinking about action. So where he is currently today in this moment, he's thinking about taking action. Can we talk it over? So he wants to talk about the past. So we know he's going through a transformation, or there's been a transformation for this to happen. So you may be seeing butterflies, okay? Number sequences. So you could well be seeing numbers right now, and so could he. You receive a message, stop reaching out. So the more you obviously stop reaching out, maybe you've been doing this in the 5D or connecting with him in some way, because you've stopped reaching out, he's going to move forward towards you. They're giving me an itchy nose. So I feel this as his intuition is guiding him to contact you now to talk it over with you. So you're going to receive some kind of message that shows you you're going to talk it out. So this could even be you receiving an intuitive message, first of all, with him giving me this itchy nose. An itchy nose is intuition, being guided to do something. Okay, so, and this is also about, wants to apologise for the way he's behaved as well, because this can also, itchy nose can also be connected with lies. He knows he's perhaps lied and hid his truth and not been honest and open with you when he wanted to be. But they're giving it me more like intuition. His intuition is, he's running now as well, so it feels like he could even have a cold or having issues with his the same finances as well. So he could be dealing with some financial things, but sinuses, his nose especially, so he could have a runny nose. He could be going through something in his nose, like he feels like something's got up his nose. And maybe you feel that way, like this has got up your nose a little bit, which is when something is frustrating you. But I feel he is intuitively being guided to do something. I just want to pull you a number card as well. So if you start having an itchy nose, it's because your intuition is speaking to you directly, okay? So what's the number sequence that's been coming through? 4s and 6s to change your perception. So you could be seeing 444 because you're being protected. He could be seeing 666 because that's his ego speaking to him, holding him back, and he's changing his perception. Or you could see 46 on the clock. So, for example, you could look at the clock and it's like 11:46 or 12:46 or something like that. But I feel he's preparing to come forward to talk things over with you. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Patricia, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Lizzie has been in my dreams, a message, please. I talk about that on Friday. Vivid dreams, dream sharing. So, what's the message? You got the 8 of Wands, things are happening now. So this dream is showing you things are moving forward, okay? So things are happening now. Swift action is going to lead to rapid results. If you're traveling, you'll be safe and protected. So I feel, first of all, while you are dream traveling, you are safe and protected. But you could be going somewhere, or something could be happening between you within the next 8 days or 8 weeks. So this is a sign about movements, okay? That's why you've had that dream. So what else is going on? He's saying, I regret my behaviour. I could lose myself in you. And I feel that's the main problem. It's not a problem at all, but to him, he feels vulnerable. He feels like, I could lose myself in you. I feel like I just get lost in you and I lose myself. So, he doesn't feel in control when he's around you, and that's what he struggles with. And that's when he pulls back and he regrets that behaviour, because he wants to lose himself in you. That's the whole point of being in love. But that's what scares him. So that's what he's been battling with, this fear of being vulnerable. And maybe this dream is that he's being vulnerable in this dream. So you're being shown a preview of what's coming and that it's going to happen soon. So within 8 days or 8 weeks at the most. I hope that helps, okay? Stephanie, thank you for the donation, honey. Thoughts and feelings from F towards me in future actions. So how does F feel towards you? How does F feel towards you? So F is saying, I'm sorry for not contacting you. So F feels like they should have done something more or made more effort or contacted you in some way. So they're apologising for that. This could be over Christmas time, or if you've perhaps been waiting for some kind of message or some kind of contact in some way. He said, I'm sorry for not contacting you. So I feel his future action is to contact you. So what else do you need to know? What else do you need to know about this? 6 of Pentacles, what you give to others, you receive yourself. So I feel like his intention is to come forward and contact you, okay, in an equally balanced way. So he wants to be able to give to you and then receive from you. So it's equal. So the message for you is just be good to others, to be good to yourself, because what you give out, you get back. So focus on making today a better day for everyone you meet, including yourself. So focus on the present moment, being involved in the day, and allow things to unfold naturally. I hope that helps, okay? Jay, I've answered your question, honey. Bina, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, can I please have a message from him? So what's the message from him to you? You are amazing. That's what he wants you to know. So you've got to remember your own power in this situation. Okay, you are amazing. Affirm it. I'm awesome and amazing and I love myself. Okay, that's in the gratitude series, remember. So what he's saying to you is, we've got, wanting each other. So you both want each other. You want him, he wants you. And this is also about desire, okay? Watching your social media. So he's got his eye on you. And he's dealing with his stuff. So he is dealing with his stuff right now, which may mean he's quiet or he's distant or you're not around each other. But he is wanting you, just like you're wanting him, and he's watching you. So he's got his eye on your social media. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Ban Geek. Thank you for the donation, honey. This is Ban Geek on flute. First time here. Why did S pull away? Thank you for being here, honey. So why did S pull away? Why did S pull away? Why did S pull away? Seeing you makes my day. He's not, S isn't really sure. Okay, let's see what the other question is. Yeah, can we talk it over? You're all I've ever wanted. So I feel it's perhaps the emotional intensity of what this person feels when they're around you, because when they see you or spend time with you, but I feel it's more like seeing you, it makes their day. And they could have been watching you on social media as well. So it makes their day. They want to talk it over. So I don't feel they're going to be pulling away for long. I feel they are going to come back in because you're all they've ever wanted. And that's also scary. So I feel it's fear-based. It's not because the emotions or the feelings aren't there. It's because they are there. And it can get very overwhelming. So if you give your desires time, they will manifest. So I feel if you give this time, don't force it, push anything, try and make anything happen. Just let this person return to you naturally. That will happen. And in the meantime, you nurture your dreams and what you're wanting by having faith in that and expect a miracle, because it's going to happen at the right time. So you could have contact coming in over the next 7 days. If it goes over that, it's going to be within 7 weeks. It's not going to go beyond that, okay? But I feel that within the next week or so, things could turn around here. But this person wants to talk to you because you're all they've ever wanted. Let me just get another card. I want to get another energy around this. Yeah, wait. And watching your social media. This person is watching you right now. All you have to do is wait. Okay, that means don't do anything. Don't panic. Don't stress out. Don't reach out and say what's wrong. Or just give this person time to come back to you, because they will. Yeah, they're going to drive to you. You've got the Chariot here and the Hanged Man. So yes, there may be a delay right now, but this person is going to drive to you or move towards you. So there could be a car involved where they come and pick you up or drive to you. But this is movement. Okay, so if you're patient enough, I know it's stressful. I feel like there's going to be delays in December, because whenever everyone reads tarot different, I connect with the Hanged Man as December. And this is delay. So there's delays in December, then things are going to move forward. Okay, so you just got to give him time. Furthest timeline out is July, but it's way too long. I'm not feeling that at all. But again, 7 is like we've got the 7 coming out as well. 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months at the most. But again, it depends on his ego and what's going on with this person's ego, holding them back. But I feel that it's going to be way before that. I hope that helps, okay? Raluca, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, can I have a message from my DM and a message from Adam the first man? So what's the message from your DM? I have trouble expressing myself. And you know that's his big problem. Okay, has trouble expressing himself, or he gets in trouble when he does express himself, because he may not express himself the right way. And this could be flirting. And we've got separation is needed. So separation is needed, obviously, because you're both growing. But this can also be like maybe flirts with you, or he struggles to flirt with you, or he struggles with flirting in some way. So flirting could perhaps get him in trouble because he doesn't know how to express himself. So there's definitely a lot of healing taking place within himself about how he communicates, okay? And that's why separation is needed. So what does Adam want to say? And I am creating his deck right now as well, just so you know. got Two of Swords. So things are stuck for a reason. So Adam is saying it's stuck for a reason. The no's are not yet. Okay, things need to change to move forward. Think carefully about what it is that you want. And obviously he will be thinking carefully about what he wants to. But and look, movement. That was a car and a motorbike behind it, their speed. So things are going to move forward at the right time. So I feel Adam is asking you to have patience right now. I see what Archangel Honiel wants to bring forward for you through Adam. Okay, so what does Adam want to say to you? So Adam is saying to you, when it hurts, pray. When you are in fear, pray. When you don't know what to do, pray. When you are anxious, pray. When you need peace, pray. Why? Because prayer works. So Adam is reminding you to pray. And that's exactly what he did, remember. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Fatima, thank you for the donation, honey. A message from F. So what does F want you to know? Flew out, okay? So the message coming through from F for you is, I never meant to hurt you. Okay, so he never meant to hurt you. He never meant to let you down. He never meant to cause you pain. I never meant to hurt you. It just moved again. So it's so important you know that. And there's highs and lows because of that. So you may be going through emotion right now. He's going through emotion right now. So I feel you're going to have moments where you feel fine. And then maybe you have like a really dark moment. Or you feel a bit low or sad or depressed. So we've got astral travel. So he's definitely travelling to you astrally. So he could come to you in a dream and apologise and tell you that he never meant to hurt you. Or you may be just feeling his energy around you astrally right now. The guidance is a new relationship is about to begin. Okay, so something is moving forward between now and June. So the most important relationship is always with yourself and God, or Source, or the higher power, the universe, whoever you connect with up there. Get that connection right, and then everything else will follow. But you're being prepared for the relationship. I hope that helps, okay? Janie T, thank you for the donation, honey, for the members milestone, for being a member. Messages from Wes. So what does Wes want to say? And I want to say a big thank you to all my members for being here as well, and for all of you for being here. It means so much to me, okay? So thank you for supporting me throughout this year as well. So the message from Wes is, look at this. I can't hold back any longer. Will I see you again? So he's like he said, I can't hold back any longer. I need to see you. So I feel he's definitely planning to take some kind of action or make a move because he can't hold it back. You know, he's been holding back for too long now. So, yeah, there's angelic intervention as well. So the angels are coming into this to bring in movement. So maybe you've been praying or setting your intentions or visualising or asking for help in some way. Maybe you've even been asking yourself this question, am I going to see you again, or when am I going to see you again? So the angels are intervening. So this is also a message for you to pray and ask the angels for help with what you want help with and what you need. So prayer is key. But he's going to move forward and the angels are assisting with this. So again, divine intervention. And we've got a no. So I feel the no's coming into reverse, which means a yes. So I feel the no is becoming a yes. Oh yeah, oh my goodness me, look at that. You got no and a yes. So the no was in reverse and then we actually got the yes card coming up. So that just confirms what I've just said. The no that was there, or the boundary, or, you know, whatever he was saying was a hard no, is becoming a yes. So relax. So I feel the messages, a no is becoming a yes, so relax about it. In other words, he is going to move forward towards you and take action. I hope that helps, okay? Perceived awareness, thank you for the donation. How can I get past my current circumstances? Well, first of all, see through the situation, rise above it, to recognise and remember there's always a reason, there's always a bigger picture, and to use gratitude to change your vibration. And to be grateful for all the things you have right now. So when you focus on gratitude, not only does it change your perspective anyway, but it helps you to remember how blessed you are instead of how stressed you are. So the quickest way to turn things around and move beyond your current circumstances is to look at all the things you've got to be grateful for. And then you start realising how amazing you are. Okay, and how wonderful life is. And that doesn't mean you want to remain where you are. It just means you are recognising that you are safe regardless. So disconnect to reconnect. So you just may need to pull back. They give me fear. There's fear around this. So you just may need to pull back your energy or go in nature or disconnect to reconnect. So in other words, turn your phone off, go in nature or sit down and connect with your angels, do a meditation because you may feel disconnected from things because you've got too much going on, or too much technology around you, or too much in your head, or you've just been too super busy and you've got things, you know, in your mind. So you're either busy in general or your mind is busy. So you've got to disconnect from that to reconnect with your inner self, with your soul, with your intuition. So the guidance says, even though sometimes you may be seeking distractions, you now need to choose to unplug. So you may have been busy with things, because distractions can be things like Christmas, or things you've been busy with, family, or even the situation itself, or the circumstances themselves. So you just need to choose to unplug. And there is a choice. We choose what we do. You always have a choice. So give yourself permission to disconnect, to step away from screens, to create space for inner quiet, so you can tune into your own thoughts and feelings. So you can then become present in your own life by being in the moment, not worrying about the future or stressing over the past. Unplugging becomes easier because you find more joy in your world then, and because you disconnect to reconnect. So I feel the message is, okay, how you can get past your current circumstances is to disconnect from the things that you are perhaps battling with, to go within, to heal, and to receive the answers and guidance you need. So turn everything off and just go for a walk or connect with nature, and the angels will speak to you. I hope that helps, okay? Laurie Wu, thank you for the donation. Message from Orlando and the angels that his feelings are next action. So what does Orlando want you to know? I don't know how, but you got to my heart. So again, you're the one that lives in his heart, or you live in his head rent-free. That's what he wants you to know. And he is thinking about taking action towards you right now. That's his dream and goal. And this is a great time to move forward. So the angels want you to focus on your dreams and your goals right now and move towards them. There's something definitely shifting between now and March, okay? So there's a shift coming in between now and March where he wants to take some form of action towards you. So focus on your goals and dreams right now. He could come in with a flirt as well if you wait and give it time. The separation is always needed, remember. So the angels are reminding you of that. Whenever you're not together, it's protection. It's not punishment, it's protection. God is preparing you. So I feel he's going to come in with a flirt if you wait. So he could reach out with a flirty message. So what's the guidance for you? You've got, the Chariot. Things will move forward. So have confidence right now and take the next steps with power and strength. So he's finding the strength to move forward to you, to take the next steps towards you, which could come in between now and March, okay? And you're being guided to be strong as you move forward in your own life, in your own day. Knowing that it's going to happen, knowing that he's going to reach out to you, just having faith in that, knowingness, and giving the rest to God. I hope that helps, okay? There could be big movements as well between now and July. Karina, thank you for the donation, honey. Any messages from NK? So what's the message coming through for you from NK? Is there a second chance? So he wants another chance with you. I want to be strong like you. Can you forgive me? I want to make it right. So what he wants to do is come forward and make it right with you, to have another chance with you, to have that forgiveness from you. So he does feel like he's done wrong and he needs forgiveness from you, and he wants to be strong like you are. So he's trying to find the courage right now to actually move it forward. So he does want to do something, and he is going to. So you've got to remember your power, and he is also inspired by you because you are independent and free. You are strong and powerful, capable. So the Queen of Pentacles is someone amazing, and that's how he sees you. So the message for you is to know that you are independent. So enjoy your independence right now and your freedom, because you are an inspiration to him. And you're an inspiration to others because you stand out from the crowd and you don't rely on anyone. You don't rely on anyone for anything. Okay, so you can rely on the angels, and you know this, and that's why you are a success. So you're a success because your angels guide you, and because you know you are surrounded by love. And that's very inspiring, not only to him, but also to other people. Okay, so let's bring in another message for you. Anything else you need to know? Yeah, look at this for powerful. We've got separation is needed for that reason. So I feel that when you're not together, he is being guided to level up for you because of the person you are. So everything you're doing in separation is giving you power, and it's bringing power into the connection and strength and resilience. So he really is guided by the person you are. So this is the angels being so proud of you and wanting you to be proud of you because you're in your power right now. You are strong, you can handle it, and you are resilient. I hope that helps, okay? And Karina, was it you? Just remind me, was it you that sent me this gorgeous deck, okay? Because look at this gorgeous deck I've received for Christmas. Messages from the horses. I'm so excited about this deck, okay? And I got this gorgeous liberation card. Amazing, okay? We've got Janie T. Thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz. Hope you're doing well. Any messages from West? Well, haven't I just answered that question? Did you do a milestone, or have I just imagined that? Okay. Yeah, messages from Wes. I'll do some more messages from him to you, but I'm sure I have just answered that, yeah. Karina, yeah, thank you. And the reason why I didn't reach out was because I lost the email and I wanted to make sure I spoke to the right person. So I absolutely love this deck. And honestly, the little message that was inside with this card is beautiful as well. So I'm so excited about that deck. It was like one of my favourite gifts. I opened it up and I was just blown away. Never in a million years thought it would be a horse deck. So beautiful. Thank you so much, okay? So let's do more messages about you and Wes, Janie, okay? Because he's going to take action to you. Look at that. You got the stag at the bottom of the deck there, which is the promise of union. So the angels are assisting right now. That just got my attention as well. That said Bailey's Tree Services. So I feel that's God pruning the tree, creating the way. And I saw that as well. It was like a little van car thing with like a trailer on the back. So I feel that's also a sign of horses. And I'm seeing that as like Archangel Nathaniel blasting things out of the way. Look at this, a new start is coming. So the angels are assisting with this new start together. Okay, because it's like you're going to have a new beginning together. And that's what the angels are helping with. So is there anything else he wants you to know right now? Yeah, he wants to give to you an abundance. He wants to give an abundance to you. He wants to give everything to you. There's just fear in the way, which is false. False experiences appearing to be real. And that'll be fear of losing you or messing things up with you, the way he feels he's messed things up in his situation. So let's get an angel card for you. What do you need to know? Ace of Pentacles, December to April, things are shifting. So great things are on the horizon. December to April will be a powerful time to receive many blessings. I love that you've got that coming out. Let's bring one more card in. What if he could say anything to you right now, what would it be? Bring in this deck, okay? If he could say anything to you right now, what would it be? If Wes could say anything to you right now, what would it be? It is, I'm learning to overcome my fears and insecurities that hold me back and cause me pain. The devil. So he's overcoming his devil, his insecurities, his fears, his issues. Okay, the temptation from the devil. You know, he's like he's in the wilderness right now doing his healing, like Jesus went into the wilderness and he's got to overcome the devil. So that's what he's doing. I hope that helps, okay? City Cat, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz. And I keep saying donation, but I mean members milestone. It's the same thing because it is a donation because you're a member here, okay? So, hi, Liz. Hope you're well. Can I have a message from IDM? So, what does your masculine want to say? Can we talk it over? Wanting to communicate. Wanting to do something. Wanting to move forward. So, there's a breakthrough in communication coming in. Can we just talk it over? This is what he's thinking about right now. What else? Okay. Yeah, releasing fear. So he's releasing fear to communicate and you're dealing with your stuff. So you may be dealing with your stuff right now. This isn't him dealing with his stuff. This is you dealing with your stuff. So you may be very busy right now. You know, you could be dealing with your stuff right now and he's wondering what you're doing. He's curious about you. You could have pulled your energy back over Christmas and you're dealing with your stuff, whatever that is. And he's releasing fear about talking it over with you. So I feel he's going to be making a move soon. So what's the guidance for you? What's the guidance for you? Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. You're doing your own thing right now and that's working for you. So whatever you're doing right now, keep doing it because it's bringing you forward. So you're spending time in your own company or perhaps with friends, family, whatever you've been doing over Christmas. But spending time in your own company is not only growing your own soul, it's moving things forward in this connection. So the angels say travel, explore and enjoy the world for it's a playground for childlike eyes. I hope that helps, okay? My chat moved, bear with me, there we are. We got Zainab, thank you for the donation. Gerard's thoughts and feelings and actions from him in December. I wish things were different. So he's doing a lot of thinking in December. I wish things were different. So his current situation he knows isn't serving him. He's not really happy there, and he wants things to be different. And he wishes things were different with you. So it's not like he's taking action. It's more he's in his head thinking and processing and working out what to do. Okay? Can I just ask you, Zainab, are you and Wish right now the same person or different? Okay, because I always get the same energy coming through from the both of you. I'm just curious to know. Okay? So he may update his social media as well, and that could lead to a message. Okay, so if you see him update his social media, that's a sign when something's gonna come in. So he does intend to talk to you. Okay, he does intend to talk to you. He's updating his social media. So I feel that's what you're going to see next. You're going to see an update on his social media that's going to show you that things are moving forward. Okay, same person. Okay, so that is you. Okay, so I'm just curious why you ask again. Okay, or with a different name. It's like, I don't know if you think you're going to confuse me into giving you a different message, or I don't know. I always connect the same. I get it from someone else as well, that two people are the same person. Or they need to hear the same messages. Okay, so Zainab, you're the same person. You're the same person. I'm just curious why you do that. I don't know. Okay, I don't know why. It's just strange. Okay, I'm just curious. That's all. It doesn't matter. Still answered the question, but it's like the same message is going to come through. If that makes sense. No, I'm not the same. Okay, well I get the same energy coming through. It's quite strange. Yeah, it's quite strange. I get the same energy coming through from you guys. So maybe you guys, it'd be good to talk. I don't know. So anyway, okay, what your person's saying is, I wish things were different. And they're going to update the social media as a sign that they're going to take action and talk to you. So I feel that's going to be your sign that things are going to move forward. So if you notice that they update the social media, then that's going to be you knowing, oh, we're going to be talking soon. That's your sign. So I do feel you're going to talk, not necessarily in December, because he is thinking, I wish things were different, but I do feel he wants to make up for things in some way, or he wants to move things forward in some way. Okay, so an update like, I don't know, he changes his picture, or he puts something on there. Okay, so it could be like he updates his picture, or he just posts something and it gives you a sign in some way, like you feel like that's my sign, I know we're going to talk. Or maybe even post something on social media and that's a message for you in some way, like it could be a song, or it could be a quote, or something that talks to you. So you've got to remember, you are communicating in other ways, not just through physical communication. Okay, but right now he's thinking about what action to take. He's not really taking action, he's more thinking about it. But he does want to talk to you and he wishes things were different. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Leanne, thank you for the donation. I was just seeing where I was then. Leanne, thank you for the donation. Will Marlon leave the third party and reunite with me? First of all, how is Marlon feeling? He's apologising for not contacting you. So if he's being quiet or distant, he's saying, I'm sorry about that. And he's saying, I don't want to be the reason you cry. The reason he hasn't contacted you is because he knows he hurt you, or he brings you pain, or this situation hurt you in some way. And he doesn't want to be the reason you cry. So I do feel like he wants to deal with his situation first and then move towards you. Because the thing is, if he contacts you while he's still in this third-party situation, it is going to make you cry. It will bring you pain, even if it's like a relief short term. It's still hurting you and being there. You know, it's not a nice situation to be in. So he's giving you a timeline here within 6 months, and I feel like he is communicating with you in music. So you're receiving messages in music already, or you're going to receive more messages in music, but I feel he's already telling you in music that this is going to happen and move forward between the two of you. His intention is to leave this third party within 6 months. So he's obviously giving himself a bit of time to do that, because it can be scary to change and scary to make decisions, but that is his intention. So you've got to see through the illusion, okay? You've got the moon and the 8 of Pentacles. So he is intending to put the work into your connection. So he does want to work on the connection with you. So remember, what you put in, you get out. Hard work will pay off. So put the effort in, but make time to play as well. So I feel this is about you perhaps focusing on your career right now, or your own goals and dreams, work, and remind you to look through the illusion of the physical circumstances. Okay, so moon cycles will be important as well. So between now and the full moon, you may get some signs about this. Reflect and meditate on the situation. Rise above any fear and struggle with the power of prayer and breath work. So while he is still dealing with his circumstances, I feel the way through that for you is breath work, meditation, calming your mind, being more in the present moment, working on the things you enjoy and your career and the things you're doing in your own life. And then you're going to start seeing changes within the next 6 months. But he is communicating with you through music, okay? So I feel the answer to your question is yes. He does intend to leave this third party and reunite with you. And he is sorry for not contacting you, but I feel he wants to do it at the right time. Okay, just bear with me a second here. Okay, we've got close your eyes to understand what the song is saying to you. So if you hear a song, close your eyes to understand what that song is saying. And you're going to feel the energy of it, okay? There are big changes taking place. That's what you need to know. There's big changes happening. You are seen, heard, and understood. Okay? And they want to apologise to you, and they want to sort it out. So they want to sort it out not only with you, but with their third party. And that's what's going to happen within the next 6 months, okay? I hope that helps. Jacinta, thank you for the donation, honey. Liz, I feel like P's late dad wants to tell me a message. Please, can I get a message from him, of course? So what does P's dad want to say to you? What's the message coming through for you from P's dad? Okay, so we've got, there's a miracle coming in. Okay, there's a miracle going to come in. So what P's dad is trying to say to you is have faith in the situation because there is going to be a miracle. Okay, I'm peacefully productive. So be at peace with the situation. Even when you're busy, or even when he's busy, it's more about him being busy, not his dad. I'm talking about P, okay? Choose to move with ease and clarity through your life. Focus on the task ahead. Be calm and focused. And that will allow you to be at peace with any action steps that happen. Release any excess stress. Move forward with ease and enter a state of flow and find your rhythm. And that will make you more productive in a peaceful way. You've also, because I feel you could see bees, okay? And also know that you're worthy of love. So it's like P's late dad is saying to you, you are worthy of P and you are worthy of this love. Even though you have moments of doubt and self-doubt, you are lovable just as you are. You are deserving of love. So be open to receive love, especially from him or even from yourself, and embrace your worthiness. Because your worth is not determined by others. Radiate love from within and know that you are lovable and worthy of love. So affirm it, I'm worthy of love. And that will bring a miracle in. I hope that helps, okay? Stephanie, thank you for the donation. Will Em cancel our date next week as he's jealous, okay? So will Em cancel your date as he's jealous? I don't want to be the reason you cry, okay? So I feel that he doesn't want to hurt you. Okay, so if he did cancel your date, it would be because he perhaps thought that he would cause pain. He's in a whirlwind of emotion. So he's going through a lot of emotion right now. He could even be emotional in himself to the fact where he feels like he could cry or have a breaking point. So there's epiphanies going on right now. So understand that I'm going to check if he is going to cancel. But if he does cancel, it's because he's going through a lot of emotion and he's gaining an understanding. So remember, everything happens for a reason. So if he does cancel the date next week, it's divine intervention. You're being protected. You'll always meet up at the right time. So is he going to cancel your date next week? Is he going to cancel your date? What's coming through? He doesn't want to, okay? But he is researching things. So it's 50-50. Let me bring another deck in. It's kind of 50-50 right now. Is he going to cancel this date? Yeah, it's 50-50. Knight of Swords is like, I feel like if he does, it could be spontaneous, like it could be on the date itself, or you may feel a bit stressed out because you may think, oh, I've made all these plans, or I've got ready, but remember, you're always being protected. Try not to take it personally if he does. But they're not giving, he doesn't want to. That's what I've got coming through. He doesn't want to, but it could happen because he could go through a whirlwind of emotion. So remember, if he does cancel it, it's not you. It's what he's going through himself. Okay, and I feel like it's not necessarily that he's jealous. It's more that he doesn't want to hurt you or cause any pain. Okay, so he's going through epiphanies. There's a lot of understanding going on with him. Okay, he's going through a lot of, he's learning lessons right now. And this is like this crane coming in to, cause a problem with this house. I mean, this is when they're delivering this, this is a Beetlejuice tarot. This is when they're delivering that art piece in, and it bangs against the wall. Well, this looks like a bulldozer. So when I'm actually seen as Archangel Nathaniel blasting things out of the way. So there's a possibility it will move forward, but if it doesn't, you're being protected. So I feel you've just got to move forward, ready for whatever. Because they're not giving me a full yes or no. He doesn't want to cancel the date, but he's going to be going through a lot of emotions, which may bring that up. So you just got to be at peace with when you're going to meet, it'll be okay. I hope that helps, okay? Priyanka, thank you for the donation. It's Ash thoughts about Christmas Instagram post. How did he feel? So how did he feel with this Christmas Instagram post? Angelic intervention. He feels like, how he feels about you is that you are like an angel to him. And he feels like it was something he had to see. There activated something in him. So what he's saying to you from that, how did he feel, is he wants to change something within 6 months. He made him want to change something. And this could also be a sign the angels are assisting with this. So I feel like he perhaps saw that post and felt like he was being divinely guided in some way, or he was something he needed to see to bring changes in. So the guidance coming through is justice. Balance is being restored for the highest good of all involved. So justice is about karmic endings and change and bringing the balance into the connection the right way. So I feel whenever this Instagram post was, it made him think about how he can change, how he can move forward differently to you. And that's what he intends within the next 6 months. So this is also a sign of legal matters being resolved and Archangel Jeremiah assisting. So I want to bring in a message for you from Archangel Jeremiah directly, okay? So what does Archangel Jeremiah want you to know? It must be done right according to divine will. So what you need to know is whatever's going on in the situation, it's got to be done the right way. So for example, if there's a karmic situation, that has to end first. Okay, and that could also be connected with, the scales are also connected with like legalities like divorce or releasing something that is tied into. So I feel that's what you need to know. That he's going to tie up loose ends and deal with his situation within 6 months to move forward. I hope that helps, okay? Emily G, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, are there messages from my angels about career and my path, and messages from D? What's the message coming through? I could lose myself in you. So that's really what D struggles with, feeling vulnerable, losing himself in you. That's how he, how he feels, and he struggles with being that emotional. So that's his struggle. That's what I feel his dark struggle is, about being emotional and losing a part of himself in you, because he knows as well that he could, you could hurt him, and perhaps he could hurt you by being defensive. So he wants to give equally. So the message is he wants to come in and give equally to you, but he does get very vulnerable and afraid about losing himself in you. And that's why he retreats, because he needs to gain an understanding. So I feel this will also help you to understand your path, because when he retreats or pulls back from you, he's not doing it because he doesn't want you. He's doing it because he doesn't know how to handle the love. And he's gaining the understanding. So when he's retreating from you, he's processing. He's working things out. He's going through things in his mind. So you also have to give him time to return in divine timing. And I feel this also, he could lose himself with you. So it's also like he's afraid of losing you. So the guidance for you is the Knight of Swords. I feel that he's going to take swift, spontaneous action because he's going to do what he feels guided to do. So the message from the angels for you is to know that he's going to move forward when you probably don't expect it, okay? And it'll probably take himself by surprise as well, because it'll just be something he wakes up and he feels guided to contact you. So message from your angels about career is there's going to be action taken as well. You're being guided to do what you feel guided to do within your career. What do you need to know about your career and path? What do you need to know about your career and path in general? You've got Knight of Cups. Says you'll, and this is powerful as well, because again, this is about communication. So the first thing I've got coming through is to know that you're going to be speaking to D regularly, and you're going to go on romantic outings and dates and enjoying time together. So I do feel that that's in the works for you. It's part of your path that you're going to be spending that time with him, okay? Now, this could also be a sign for your career that your career is connected with your voice in some way, whether it's speaking or sharing information in some way, and you're going to do that regularly. So this is about you moving towards a career that's very powerful for you, because it's going to be you doing what you want to do, the way you want to do it, and expressing yourself properly. This could be creative projects as well, goals, things like that. But I feel things are going to move forward spontaneously quickly as you move forward into the future. So something is about to happen and change. Let me bring in a message from Archangel Gabriel as well. Let me look for the deck, okay? I'm looking for Gabriel's deck, and I picked up, I clearly picked, you see it? We're clearly meant to use this deck as well. This is the life purpose deck. So what do you need to know? What do you need to know from your life purpose? What's the message coming through for you? You've got spiritual teacher. So I do feel your voice is going to be used in some way. Okay, because it says you heal with your classes, sessions and seminars. So you're a spiritual teacher. So the words you speak out are going to bring success and power into your life. So I feel you need to know, you probably know already your voice has got power in that way, however you choose to use it. Archangel Gabriel is saying, yeah, express your inner truth. So you've got something you need to say. So your career is affected right now by the fact that you perhaps know you've got a message to share in some way. So your creative work shines brightest when it reflects your genuine feelings and thoughts. So express your inner truth. This is about speaking things out. I hope that helps, okay? Almost, thank you for the donation. Sorry, Alma, not almost. Maybe something's almost about to happen. So Alma, thank you for the donation. Long distance, Lena's next move 2026 for us to meet up and moving forward, please. So what's Lena's next move? 5 of Wands, dealing with inner conflict. So any conflict that's affecting this move or this meeting up will be resolved. Okay, so there's inner conflict with yourself or outer conflict with others. Rise above drama and focus on peace. Try not to involve yourself in gossip or negative thinking. So I feel like Lena is releasing anything that's causing conflict to make this move. So I feel this move is either going to happen within 5 weeks or 5 months. Okay, so I feel May the latest for this to happen. But something is already shifting now. So it's about releasing fear or struggle to move forward, okay? Emily says also, Ewan says hi. Send me pictures, okay, so I can share them on the community post, you know, the pictures for Christmas. Look at this. What you need to know is what Lena is saying to you is you fill me up with happiness. So you are this person's happiness. Now, obviously, we fill up our own cup of happiness. Happiness is an inside job. But this is about you knowing that you bring immense happiness to this person and vice versa. So there is going to be happiness. Things are going to move forward. I am feeling that definitely by May. May is the latest timeline out there. So it could happen within the next 5 weeks or so. But there is some kind of inner conflict or battle that's being healed or resolved first to make this a possibility. But it will move forward in time, okay? What else do you need to know? Yeah, moving forward, there it is. Being guided forward, taking that leap, doing what needs to be done. Okay, you've got like that train track there as well. Okay, so that train track is like travel. So travelling, moving forward. But I have got like 5 weeks or 5 months coming through with significance at this point. I hope that helps, okay? Pooja, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, will I meet special person in January in 2026? They give me fear. Release fear around the timing. Okay, will you meet this person in January? Got the 8 of Swords. It may not be in January, okay? There could be some delays, but that's okay. So it says a situation that's controlled you is coming to an end. You are recognizing you're only trapped by your own mind and you can walk away from anyone or anything that no longer serves you at any time. You're becoming free. So this could also be your special person becoming free of what's holding them back and what they may be stuck in or dealing with to move forward. Your dreams are coming true. So the dreams of being with your special person or meeting your special person are coming true. So things are shifting, but it may take a little bit longer than January. So again, don't put timelines on it. And I don't feel you're doing that. You're just asking a general question about January. But I feel this could be something that starts moving forward from March, okay? I hope that helps. Crystal, thank you for the donation. Thoughts and messages from Daniel, next action. So what does Daniel want you to know? So Daniel is saying, I want to man up and honour you. So that's what his intention is. That's what he wants you to know he's going to do. Okay, he's going to man up and honour you because you deserve to be honoured. You deserve to be treated the right way. And that's what he wants to do. So that's his next action. Yeah, and even if it feels like it's stuck in a stalemate, there is progress being made because he's planning how to do this. So he's working out right now how he can do this, and that's leading to progress. So you may feel like it's stuck, but it isn't. It's actually moving forward. And you could see ascension signs like 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. You could see stairs. You could have dreams about going upstairs or being in a lift, something like that, okay? And you may be praying about this right now. Okay, you're receiving illumination, so is he. And you've got children and communication. You may even have a talk about kids. Okay, if there's kids already, you may talk about kids, or you may talk about having kids, or something to do with children. There's going to be a communication coming in. I can't flip the camera. It's nothing to do with me. It's YouTube settings, okay? Don't you think I would if I could? There's going to be a completion of a cycle, especially moving into the new year. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? So just so you know, I know you can't read the cards. It's not me. It's YouTube settings. Nothing I can do when I'm live. It is what it is, okay? If I'm not that daft, obviously, watch my videos. The cards are the right way round, okay? Jacinta, thank you for the donation. Liz, today completes a month since my cyst ruptured. I keep wondering why God saved my life that day. Because obviously you weren't meant to go anywhere. You're meant to be here on earth, okay? Is my mum mad at me for how sick I got and landed up in hospital? Why would your mum be mad at you for getting ill? It's not your fault. And if she does feel that way, that's her own issues. It's nothing to do with you. Okay, it could be because she perhaps needs you there or wants you there. And the thing is, you probably got ill anyway because you were stressing too much, because stress creates the problems in the body, which we've been talking about for months and months. You know, I've told you that as well. You know, that when you worry and you overstress and think, it causes physical issues. And that's probably why it ruptured, because it's like it all got too much and you had to actually have a time out. Okay, so I don't feel your mum is mad at you. It's more she's mad at herself because of her own situation. But obviously God created healing in you because you're not meant to be going anywhere. So what's the message for you from Jesus? What does Jesus want you to know? So Jesus is saying to you, trust God, for only he has true power over all things, and that's the truth. So God has that power to make you well again. When you were called, listen. So you're also being called to service. There's a reason you're meant to be on earth. Okay, that's why you're here still. And say grace, give thanks for everything you eat and for everything you drink. So maybe this has affected your stomach or your eating habits or the way you process food, things like that. Or maybe you're being guided to look at your diet a bit more, not just what you're taking into your body through what you eat and drink, but what you are absorbing through your energy. I hope that helps, okay? Janie T, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, there's message about my career. Should I apply to Microsoft or any other telecom tech companies? Well, obviously do what you feel guided to do. If that's something that is floating your boat, you know, if that's something you want to do, go for it. So the message is the sun, look at this. So a very happy outcome is on the horizon. And this is to do with your career. Okay, so focus on blessings and have a positive outlook to achieve this, shine your light bright. So I feel that if you go for these jobs and you're shining your light and you're having a positive outlook on things and you're feeling good about yourself in the situation, you're going to achieve success. So I feel, and the sun is really a yes. So I feel the answer is yes, you should apply to these companies and shine bright and know your own worth and value. Because I feel that you would be an asset to any team and any company, and they're going to see that in you. Okay, so that's bringing a message for your career. What do you need to know? So what's the message coming through for you? What's the message coming through for your career? So you've got protection. Remember, you're being protected in all situations. So if something doesn't work out, for example, then it's never a rejection, it's a redirection to something better. Archangel Gabriel is saying to you, retreat, okay, and think about what you want. And you're going to help others. So also this could be something that helps children in some way. Or helps the younger generation. So you could be, they show me like you creating something that brings in, that what they're showing me, and this is, I'm just going to tell you what they're showing me. It may resonate with you, it may not, but this is what they're showing me, like creating some kind of, not necessarily an app, but some kind of program, thank you, some kind of program that's going to assist generations and it's going to help children in some way. That's what I've got coming in. So whatever you're doing, it's like connected with future generations. That's the message I've got coming through. Okay, and until you actually get what you want, you're being protected anyway. You may be retreating, thinking about this, or this could be you going into a retreat to perhaps create something like that. Because I feel you are a creator in that way. Whether it's ideas or you're making something happen, but it's going to help future generations. That's what I've got coming through. Like it's going to help children in future generations to come. I hope that helps. Okay, take it out, resonates with you. Wish right now, thank you for the donation, honey. I don't know why, but I always get your and Zainab's energy is very similar. Okay, and that's why I said, are you the same person? Because it's strange, I get the energy very similar there. So DM's feelings, GF situation, DM and twin flame journey. So what's your DM feeling right now? We've got feeling calmer. And so if he's feeling calmer right now in his life, okay, so your person's feeling calmer for what they've done in their situation and lifestyle, but they know you are amazing. So your person feels that you are amazing, okay? So I just want to see what this karma is all about. So I'm going to use Mystic Moon's karma deck. So what's this karma about? What karma does your person feel that they are getting right now? So first got out is broke, and we've got curse. So this person may feel, your masculine may feel like they've been a bit cursed because of the situation they're in right now. It says messing with the wrong person leads to a downfall. So the girlfriend situation or the GF situation, they may feel like they're messing with the wrong person. And then also your person feels like you are amazing and they've hurt you and let you down and caused you pain, and that's causing them karma now. It says made poor financial decisions with no one else to blame. So they could be having issues in their finances as well, or feeling broke, or feeling like they're sitting on their behind thinking. So I feel your person feels like because they've walked away from you or let you down or hurt you in some way, they're getting karma for that now. And your person sees you as amazing. So what else is going on? What else do you need to know? Justice is being done. Yeah, this is karma again. Balance is being restored for the highest good of all. So their relationship may actually be coming to a natural end. There's also legal matters in this as well. So I feel this could definitely be connected with finances. So I feel your person is going through something financial. So let's bring in a message from Archangel Jeremiah. Ask yourself first, are you doing this from love or fear? So I feel in their situation, they are asking themselves that question right now. Am I staying here because of love or fear? And they're recognizing it's because of fear. Their heart is guiding them to you. So I definitely feel they're being guided towards you, and that's going to bring justice in for you. So the message for you is to know that justice is being served, karmic endings are happening, and balance is happening. I hope that helps, okay? Naina, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, messages about S for the week ahead. So what is S feeling? What is S feeling? Carl went back in. So he's holding something in he wants to say. Look at this. Is there a second chance? Again, karma. Feeling karma, that went back in the deck. So he is wanting to come forward and ask for a second chance, but he's holding himself back. Because he's saying, you fill me up with happiness. So he knows that you're his happiness. He's reflecting on his life right now, especially moving towards the new year. He's thinking about this. So, yeah, he wants to reconcile with you. He wants to walk away from the past or what he's in to begin again. He wants to walk away from there. He knows it's time for a fresh start. He wants a second chance at love with you. So he wants a second chance with you, but he wants a second chance at love with you. Walk away from a relationship, job, or situation that's outgrown your soul. So he's thinking about this moving into the new year. Okay, so he is well aware of what he needs to do. Yeah, look at this, marriage flying out, an angelic intervention, because obviously the angels are intervening because they know you belong together, that you're the one that's supposed to marry him, that you're the one he's meant to be with. So he's thinking about marriage, he's thinking about the future, he's thinking about where his life is headed and what he wants to do. Okay, what else do we need to know? Children. So maybe he's thinking about missing out on children, things like that. I feel he's going through in his mind things he's missed out on. Okay, and they got serendipity. So because he knows you're meant to be, and the universe is creating a way. So he's also recognizing that maybe he's been focusing on self-love or being a bit selfish, because obviously self-love is beautiful, but I feel like he's perhaps thought about he's being selfish and perhaps not had things he perhaps did want in his life, like children or other things. So he's thinking about all these things, marriage, children, what could have been, what he could have had. That's what's coming through. What else? Yeah, we got confidence. So he's gaining the confidence to move forward or do something. And green eyes can also be connected with jealousy as well. Okay, so thinking about, he's being jealous of other people having certain things. He loves children, but he hasn't got any, has he? Because I feel this is like wanting kids or thinking about kids or things like that. Okay, like I feel like he's perhaps looking at other people's lives thinking, I should have done that. Or I wish I'd have had that, you see? Okay, if I'd have made different decisions or choices, I could have had these things in my life. That's what I've got coming through. Like feeling like he's wasted time or he's missed out. That's what I've got coming through from him. It's like he's realising now, perhaps even finally realising, that he could have had, things could have been different. And maybe you've gone over those things too. So I'm not saying it's too late for these things. What I'm saying is he feels like he's wasted a lot of time perhaps working on himself. And there's nothing wrong with that, obviously, when he could have had these other things in his life. We wanted a daughter, there you go. So Thanksgiving. So I feel he's also been like giving thanks for things he's got, but he's also realising what he could have had. I've got like a real melancholy energy coming through from him about what he could have, should have, would have, could have. And remember, it's all illusion anyway. And again, you got confidence coming through again, same card. So I feel he's gathering confidence around the full moon to change things. I hope that helps. Okay, let me do you an angel message as well. What do you need to know? And I did notice, I went on your channel today and noticed you got more subscribers. So does that mean you can do a live now? Okay, because I noticed I'm not sure how many it is now for you to do a live, but I did notice that you've got more than perhaps what you thought you needed for a live. So let me know, because obviously Nina does Q&As, and when she can go live, she will. I think I kind of just have to figure out how to do it. So remember, when you do your first one, it will be very overwhelming. You may have some technical failure. Don't worry about it. Just take it one step at a time. Okay, and I know you'll enjoy it, okay? Make sure you let me know before when it is so I can be there, okay? So you've got the Nine of Swords. So I feel he's worrying like he's having sleepless nights because he is worrying about things, stress there. Take back your power by remembering that fear is not real and only has power over you if you let it. Stand up to fear and it won't control you any longer. So I feel that he's been dealing with his fears. I just want to bring you a message in from Archangel Metatron. Okay, what does Archangel Metatron want you to know? Just bear with me. Let me go back to my chat here. I thought another card had come out, but it hasn't. So Metatron is saying to you, time is the one thing you cannot make more of. I definitely feel this is what your twin is thinking about, like wasted time. Okay, so time is the one thing you can't make more of. Enjoy and cherish each moment. Time is precious and rare. So what I am feeling with this is he is starting to really come to terms with the fact that he's wasted time and he needs to do something about it. So he feels like time has speeded up. And that could be the year he's turning, like he could be, like he could have a specific birthday coming up in 2026, or he could be thinking about age or the mortal coil or things like that. And I feel he's starting to worry a little bit. I hope that helps, okay? Pooja, thank you for the donation. Will I receive job interview and calls next month? Well, first of all, you can visualize what you want to materialize. So you can do anything you decide to do. So instead of saying, will I receive job interviews, say, I am going to. It's already done. So you have to believe to receive, okay? So what's the message? First one is 3 of Wands. Yes, progress has been made, especially within the first 3 months. And I feel this is also within the first 3 weeks, but I'm feeling 3 months. Okay, so trust the timing of your journey as everything is falling into place. So yes, but it's also about giving it time, because the right thing will come to you. So instead of putting like a limit on it, it has to be in January. Just know that progress has been made. You got 3. So 3 weeks, 3 months, okay? And you may see 33 or 333. So remember, whatever you've been through, it makes you stronger. Whatever you've been through, whether it's been separate from your person or not having the job you want, or things are going to improve with time. So if you feel a void, it's always a sign to give back to you. I hope that helps, okay? Curious, thank you for the donation, honey. I can see you retracted your question there. Let me see if it's lower down. Can anyone see a Curious's question, please? Because I've got a question, but it's retracted. Okay, so I can't see a question there. So I'm going to carry on. Okay, we will do it normal way. We'll share a post today. So I'm looking forward to you doing a live. That'll be really exciting. Are you going to be on camera or are you going to be behind the camera? That's interesting. Okay, maybe that could be your debut on camera. Okay. Ashwini, thank you for the donation. What's going on with him? What does he think about us? Well, he's told you. Obviously, whatever he said in the last, it took it out of my head, was he wants to make it right or whatever it is. That's what he wants. It's like you're overthinking things. You're not trusting the love enough. Okay? So the signs and synchronicities are showing you what's going on. You've got to trust in them. Okay? Something could be happening. So something could be heating up around the summertime. And redirection. So he's being redirected. In other words, what he wants is to be with you and he's being directed to you. So he's being redirected between now and the summertime to move forward. He's seen all the signs and synchronicities. Okay. Nana says, behind camera because my room... No, that's an excuse. That's an excuse. Doesn't matter what your room's like. Come on. Okay, I think you should be on camera. I think you should be on camera. Obviously do it however you want to do it, you know. It would be nice to see you on camera, okay? So you've got inner battles. He's going through his inner battles right now, which are causing chaos, okay? They must come to you. This is your lesson, Ashwini. You must come to you. And the more you stress over it, the more time it's going to take, okay? So the separation is ending. So he's going through chaos right now, which is his inner battles are causing him chaos because he's got to make big changes. So what you've got to understand is for you, it may seem easier, okay, as in, oh, I'd leave but you're not in that situation. So you've got to try and put yourself in his shoes. Try and walk in his shoes a little bit and recognize how hard it is for him to make that decision. Okay, because it's not about leaving her, it's about leaving his life he's built. And that's scary because in his eyes, he's thinking, well, if it doesn't work out, I've got a comfort zone here. I've got a life here already. And if it doesn't work out, what do I do? What have I got then? So that's the decision he's got to make. It's not about her, it's about himself. I hope that helps, okay? Saranga, thank you for the donation. And what does he think? He thinks you're worth it. That's what you need to know. Okay, but you don't believe you are right now, so you've got to release the fear, okay? So Saranga says, so many things are hurting at the same time. Let's bring you a message in. What do you need to know? So the angels want you to reflect and spend time in meditation to gain answers and clarity. If you connect with your angels and guides, it's going to get easier because things are going to start moving forward over the next 8 weeks or so. Okay, swift action is going to lead to rapid results. So you've just got to spend more time breathing and going within right now and allowing yourself to feel what you're feeling and knowing it's okay. And be more present. The reason it's hurting is because you're overthinking things and you're operating in the past or the future. So you've got to release the past and let go of the future and be in the now. That's where the power is. So focus on meditation. Let me pull you one of these cards. I feel this is what you need to know. So what do we need to know for Saranga? What's the message, please, angels, for Saranga? What a clear card. Clear card. It's a new deck. That's why it's taking a bit longer for the energy to shift, okay? What do you need to know? I quiet my mind and listen to my heart. There it is. Same message. So you've got to quiet your mind. So the angels say even when your mind is busy, you're able to choose, because you have to choose, to tune into your heart's wisdom, to release mental chatter and create space for inner stillness. So breathe deeply and center yourself and pause to hear your heart's message. Your heart holds your deepest truths. Allow it to lead the way. Quiet your mind and listen to your heart. I hope that helps, okay? Ashwini, thank you for donating for your friend there. So what's the 3D message for my friend S from her DM? So what's the message from your friend's masculine? Is there a second chance? So definitely thinking about a new beginning. This card's moving on top as well. I never meant to hurt you. So he never meant to hurt you. And he wants a second chance, a new beginning. That's what he's thinking about. And he's definitely growing up because of the connection. So are you. So a lot of healing taking place spiritually. If he seems indifferent, he isn't. Okay, I feel he is paying attention to you. You may not see that, but he is. So you may be posting things on social media and he may be being indifferent to those things, but he does see. So I feel he is watching you. This card's moving as well. Lots of change coming in. If you have winds happening or you see winds, you could watch a film and there's like a wind, like a storm or a tornado. It's a sign of change. But he wants to be able to give you security, and he's growing up to do that. Now, I feel the dove is also a sign of union for you. That union is coming. You just have to be patient because he doesn't want to hurt you. He does want a second chance. So what's the guidance for you? Yeah, big changes coming in. You've got the Chariot and the Nine of Swords as well. So I've got like an energy shift between September just gone and July next year as a timeline for things moving forward, okay? So there will be an ending for this to move forward. And I do feel that he's worried about that ending. So that could be walking away from something in his life or making a big change. But he is going to move forward and do this. So there is going to be a big change. So in other words, he is going to do what he's worried about. I hope that helps, okay? Saranga, thank you for donating there. Yesterday, Nana B called me and confessed he loves me. Well, isn't that a good thing? Okay? But still, hang on, it moved again. Just bear with me a second. But still, he calls only once in a month. So really what you know, a week ago, you'd have been absolutely amazed by that. You'd be like, yes, he's called me, he's messaged me, he's told me how he feels. But you're saying, but, like it isn't good enough for you. But still, he calls only once in a month. Is he keeping me on a hook for loss? So he's told you he loves you. That's a huge thing for him to do. So instead of looking for the negative and think, oh, you know, he only calls me once a month, or he only wants me for lust or to keep me hooked, or he's told you he loves you. He's told you he cares about you. That's a huge thing on his behalf. So instead of looking for the negative, look for the positive in that. And be grateful he has messaged and called you, because there's many divine feminines who would, you know, give anything for that right now. Okay? And the reason he reached out is because he was thinking about you, wondering if you still think about him. So he was curious, wondering what you were doing, wondering if you'd moved on. Do you still think about me if you moved on from me? Because he sees you as adorable. So he doesn't just want you on a hook or for lust at all. Okay? He knows how he feels about you. He also knows he's got to change his circumstances. So I'm seeing that as a good thing. Okay, it was a good thing that we reached out. You're looking for the negatives, okay? So there's chaos in your mind. So you've got to calm your mind like the angels said. Okay, the angels want you to go into meditation and breathe and relax your mind and know how blessed you are instead of how stressed you are. The signs and synchronicities are giving you the answers you need. Okay, so the signs and synchronicities are helping you to know your own truth here. So what else does he want you to know? What else does he want? Yeah, rejuvenation. Something's going to start moving forward as we move towards Easter time. So between now and Easter time, so between now and April, things are going to start moving forward. So instead of thinking, oh, he only messages me once a month, be grateful he has messaged you at all. And understand that the reason why he perhaps isn't reaching out more right now is because he feels he needs to work on himself a bit more to be able to move forward in a new way. I hope that helps, okay? Stephanie, thank you for the donation. See his feelings towards me. Why does he act unbothered when I tell him I'm starting to date again? What are his future actions towards me? Am I imagining his love for me? He's saying you fill me up with happiness. And I feel that it stings. Okay, so you tell him you're going to date again. It stings, but he's acting indifferent. He's wearing a mask. He's just got really good at wearing a mask. And for some reason, you're not seeing through that, okay? He needs strength to be able to make changes. He knows you're his happiness, but he doesn't feel strong enough for you. He doesn't feel leveled up enough for you. He's still healing. And the thing is, you have to really ask yourself the question, why are you telling him you wanting to start dating again? Are you telling him that to get a reaction out of him? That's what it feels like when I'm connecting with the energy. It's like you don't really feel like you want to date anyone. Okay, maybe you feel like you want someone to share your life with, but I feel you're perhaps looking for reaction, and the reason why he's not giving it to you is because you wanted it. Okay, so the message is to know that you are strong enough to handle and deal with what's going on. Okay, so what else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? It's raining in London. It's actually dry here for once, okay? Look, there's no need to worry. Okay, there's no need to worry about this. I feel you're overthinking. You're not imagining his love for you. You have to trust what you feel. You're in doubt. It's like you're doubting Thomas. Okay, so you've got to release the doubt right now and have faith. The reason he's holding things in is because of his own pain. He doesn't feel like he's ready to be with you. So he's thinking, well, I've got no right to stop you from seeing anybody else. So I feel it's stinging him, but he's holding it in. But there's no need to worry. I hope that helps, okay? Justin, thank you for the donation, honey. I feel so stagnant in my love life. My career is there. My money is abundant. The only thing lacking is love. I'm trying my best. Well, you're doing your best, so don't be so hard on yourself. And the reason why things aren't moving forward in love is because you've already met the one you're meant to be with, but you're learning lessons. So you're meant to be focusing on the things you're focusing on right now. That's why they are growing in abundance. Your career is thriving. You're perhaps even feeling good in many, many ways. It's just love is missing. Why? Because you're a twin flame. Not because you're doing anything wrong. If you were meant to be with someone, you would. So it's about gaining understanding instead. And recognising, well, the person you're meant to be with is your twin flame. Okay, and the signs and synchronicities are showing that to you. So the reason it's not working out with anyone else or you're not meeting anyone else is because you're not meant to. You're meant to be with your twin at the right time. So instead, be more like Adam, okay, as in Adam and Eve, and focus on all the amazing things in your life you have got. And then when the time is right, love will open up. And I feel things are going to move forward between now and April anyway. So the angels say great things are on the horizon. December to April will be a powerful time for you to receive many blessings. So just because things are stagnant right now doesn't mean they're going to be stagnant in a month's time or 2 months' time. Look at this, a new relationship is about to begin. However, the most important relationship is always with yourself and God. So if you get it right with you and God right now, which I feel you are doing, what you want is going to come in. And they're giving me an itchy eye because you're wanting things to change. You know, what you are seeing around you, you're wanting things to change. And you're already being shown signs and synchronicities. So you're coming up here as the Queen of Swords and the King of Wands. So understand that your person is loyal to you. And at the right time will commit and prove that loyalty to you. And you were strong enough to handle it until that happens. So don't shut your heart down, open it wider. Vulnerability is a strength. I hope that helps, okay? We got Ethereal Seeker, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, may I have messages from my DM Will and Twin Flame Guidance, also wondering what he's up to. So he needs to see you. So what he's up to is panic. A bit curious, you may be feeling urgency because he wants to see you. So he's actually watching you. So he wants to see you right now. That's what he wants you to know. And he wants to spend time with you because that will lighten the load. Okay, so he knows that being with you will lighten the heavy load he's carrying around, the struggle. Okay, and this is also about passion. Okay, I'm feeling the light and the load in a very intimate way as well. So he's thinking about you in that way too. And he needs to see you. So there's a lot of passion in him, frustration. He wants to be with you intimately. There's a lot of power there. And justice has been done. So balance has been restored right now for the highest good of all, okay? So the angels are saying to you, it is going to work out because he is going to take a leap of faith towards you. Got the Fool there in Judgment. So he's just going to release fear around what other people will think or what he's going to do to move it forward. What's the guidance? Okay, stalemate. So it may feel stuck to you because he isn't giving at this moment, but there will be an eventual positive outcome. He's releasing conflict right now. So what's going on with him is he's got some conflict going on that he needs to release, and he's really butting heads with himself about how to move forward, and that may feel like stuck, but he wants to see you, and you will see each other again. There's going to be a powerful outcome coming to this. So when is he intending to see you all? Because I feel it's coming in soon. Can someone time that person out, please? Okay, there we go. Okay, so Mod's just keep an eye on the chat for me if you don't mind. Okay, so the message we've got coming through there, I've got the page of wands. So good news is coming in. He's just thinking about how he can open up and come towards you. He's doing his research right now. He wants to come forward with good news. He wants to have a reason to come back into your life. And that's what he's thinking about. I want to pull you one of these as well. There's your card, okay? You're going to ground yourself and be in the present moment. So if you work on that, that will bring a healing in. Okay, but this is your card. Yeah, look at this. Choose joy. Look at that pig flying through the air there. So it's like, what's that saying about pigs flying? You might think it's not going to happen, but it is. Okay, like when pigs fly, or what's it about pigs might fly or something like that. But I feel it's about having faith. because it will happen. So focus on joy and focus being in the present moment, and things are going to shift forward. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Saranga, thank you for the donation. Saranga says, where's Saranga's question? I'm just looking for your next question. Hang on a minute here. I can't see another question there. Saranga, what's your next question, honey, for that super chat? Because I can't see your question. I just see your donation. I'm going to do Run Trout. Great to see you, honey. Thank you for being here. Will I see Brandon in person in the year of 2026? Will he fly to see me this time? So are you going to see him, and is he going to fly to you? There is delays around it. You've got the Hanged Man, okay? It says delays are always necessary. This is a time of protection and preparation. Focus on self-love and replenish your energy with self-care. So there is delays, okay? I just want to look a bit deeper. Is that going to be for all of 2026? Or there is progress being made from about March time, and there is good news coming in. So understand that the delays are actually good news right now. Things are happening for a reason. What I'm feeling is there's going to be a movement around March time. So is he going to fly to you? Is he going to fly to you? Is he going to fly to you? We've got easier times are ahead, okay? So there may be some delays until June. If he is going to come and fly to you, it's going to be after June, okay? But I feel that you've just got to let things unfold. You know, the angels are kind of saying just let things happen for a reason, because the delays are necessary right now. You are being protected at this time. So important you focus on you at this time. So is he going to fly to see you this time? You got Knight of Pentacles. The angel's saying this is a definite yes from heaven, but it may take time. Okay, but eventually you'll get where you want to be and feel fully satisfied with what you have. So I do feel there is an opportunity in 2026 to come together. You just got to be prepared to work on yourself a little bit more and have faith in the when. Okay, but they're giving you a definite yes. It says that on the card. This is a definite yes from heaven. And it says it may take time. So again, it could be after May when things start moving forward perhaps the way you want them to. But I feel there could be delays until March. I hope that helps, okay? Leanne, thank you for the donation. I've already answered your question, honey, so you just need to go back in the chat. Saranga, I can see your question there, says, after talking to all the DMs, especially the ones connected to me, feels like they don't love me. It's only me who loves them. Well, that's your perception. Okay, that's not true. That's your perception. That's ego-based. That's hogwash, okay? Now, if your person's, you've just said to me that your person's reached out and told you they love you, and you're saying, only me who loves them. So again, you're not believing, you're not trusting, you're not allowing yourself to believe. So really, this has nothing to do with anyone else. This is about yourself. It's about your connection with you. You've got to love yourself more. Right now, you're not loving yourself enough. So you need to be working on self-love. Okay, so I want to bring you in some affirmations to focus on self-love, okay? So what do you need to know? Yeah, this has made you stronger. So the first thing for you to know is that whatever you've been through, it's made you a stronger person, a stronger version of yourself, okay? Because what you've been through, it's helped you to mould into the person you're truly meant to be. Okay, so instead of thinking how bad everything is, start thinking how amazing you are. Okay, so what affirmation can you use to work on self-love? To notice all the blessings. So I feel that gratitude is the key. If you start working on daily gratitude, it's going to turn things around for you. So affirm, I am blessed, because blessings are on the way. And connect with your inner child, be more playful and fun. So it's your inner child that's hurting. It's your inner child that doesn't feel loved. It's your inner child that's struggling. So you need to be connecting more with your inner child and doing things that are playful and fun. That's how you're going to feel more love. But that's your perception. It's not true. It's because you're not feeling lovable yourself. So how can anyone else love you if you're not feeling lovable yourself? I hope that helps, okay? And Miss Onion, thank you for the donation. Can I get guidance on me and my DM? So what's the guidance for you in your DM right now? So first cut out is 3 of Wands. So no matter what these other cards are, progress is being made. So the angels want you to trust the timing of your journey as everything is falling into place. Okay, so things are falling into place for you. Now you've got the Tower and the 2 of Cups. So it may feel like things are falling apart, but things are falling into place. And you are an intuitive being, and you are strong. So this separation you're in, or this time apart from each other, is making you stronger and wiser. Things are going to improve with time, okay? So strength comes from within you and above you. So the angels are asking you to find strength right now in the power of the love. Because even though there may be chaos and upheaval going on, the love between you is strong, and you know that intuitively. So things are moving forward. So progress is being made. So remember this truth, you're a very special person. That's what your person wants you to know. You are spiritual and strong, psychic, and you have that power to connect with your intuition, talk to your angels and be kind to yourself and gentle and focus on service. And that will help you during this time of being apart, because the pain will not last forever. Things will improve with time. If you're feeling a void right now, focus on self-love, give back to you, and find that strength from within you. Because if you call on Archangel Michael, he will help you to deal with this situation. Because in your person's life, there's chaos going on, upheaval, and you may even feel that way in your own life right now. So breathe yourself into the present moment and observe things in a higher way. You'll be reassured that all is well through the signs you see, and you'll recognize that all is well. Because the love bond is deepening between you. This is a special love, unlike anything else. So it's all about growth, remember. So what's the guidance for you about your situation? What do you need to know? Look at this, within 6 months there's a wound clearing. So right now there's wounds being cleared in your life and theirs. And within 6 months this is changing, okay? There's an understanding. So I feel within 6 months you're going to start seeing things turning around. This is an opportunity right now to heal your wounds, clear them out, and understand why you've been through them. Why you've been through the specific lessons, in other words. Just let me see what your masculine's wound is right now. Because you'll know what your own wounds are. What's going on with them? Running. I struggle to face myself and my inner demon, so I run. It comes across as it's me running from you, but in truth it's not about you, it's me who I'm running from. It's time for me to stop running, go within, face myself and heal. Okay, so within 6 months, that's what's going to turn around. I hope that helps, okay? Liza, thank you for the donate, being here, honey, for using milestone. Alice, how is my DM doing? And a message from him and the angels, please. So what does he want you to know? I don't know how, but you got to my heart. So again, he's saying you're in my heart right now. You know, you've always been in his heart, but he feels you deep within his heart. He doesn't know how you got there, but you are. You hold the key to his heart. So we've got releasing fear, and he's releasing fear around that, because obviously with you being in his heart, he feels like you have the power, even though it may feel otherwise to you. So I feel he's finding the strength or the power right now. They give me the word power to come forward to you with some good news, because things are going to turn around. Now he knows that you're meant to be. And the good news is that you were meant to be. So the universe is working hard right now to make this happen. So trust the universe. Things are turning in your favour. It's written in the stars. So you could be seeing 222. You could be seeing spiders as well. Good news is on the way. Enjoy this moment as things are about to get much better. So things are going to turn around. He's releasing fear right now to really tell you the truth, which is that you are in his heart. So yeah, sanctuary, you're a sanctuary. So I feel he's connecting with you right now through the higher realms, through the 5D, through his dreams, through the fantasy of being with you, because that's where he escapes to. And you come together there, but you will come together in the physical. And this can also be a sign about what's happening between now and April. I hope that helps. I feel you're going to see like pairs of animals, like swans together in pairs or couples, as a sign of this moving forward. I hope that helps, okay? Raluca, thank you for the donation, honey. Alice can have a message about me and B. I woke up feeling unconditional love for him, and I wrote gratitude to say thank you, God, for 10 things that be as brought into his, that be as in his life. Is he awakening spiritually? So what's the message coming through? Flying out. You've got travel. Now that could be astral travel. It could be what you did then in that moment when you were being grateful, was you actually travelled to him in a powerful way, and you purged out the fear, you purged out the struggle, and you're having epiphanies right now. So I feel what he's going through is epiphany. So I do feel he's going through a breakthrough in his journey, because he's purging things that need to go, and he is receiving epiphanies, and he is healing. And something that just jumped up then, you know, when those adverts come up on my tablet there randomly, it said herb. So herb, there could be something to do with herbs that you're becoming aware of, using herbs or things like that. That could be in food, or it could be in rituals or some kind of healing. So I feel that he is traveling to you through the other realm. So what you're aware of is that you are connecting through the astral realms right now. You're traveling to each other, and that's creating epiphanies. So yes, he is going through epiphanies. And there are delays in the situation physically, but they are delayed with love. You still have the 5D connection, you see? So right now it's all happening in the 5D because there is a delay in the physical world with love. So in other words, see the traffic lights are red heart, it's delayed with love in the 3D, but it's full steam ahead in the 5D. And that's going to, move things forward in the physical at the right time. So what else does he want you to know? What else does he want you to know? You are adorable. And he sees you that way. He's very grateful that you are being grateful and things like that. So he is aware astrally of what you're doing. So we've got the Tower. So any chaos and upheaval around you is happening to grow you and create desired change. And it's more likely you're picking up on the Tower moments in his life. Breathe yourself back into the present moment and observe it in a higher way. You'll see the reasons and understand them when you do this. I hope that helps, okay? Victor, thank you for the donation, honey. Morning, Liz. May I have any messages for my beautiful twin and a power couple card, please? So what's the message coming through for Victor from his twin? I am ascending. I'm working hard on myself. Do you still think about me? There you go. So he's going through ascension right now. Could be going through physical ascension as well. So let's see what physical things he might be going through. Let me just find the deck. Hang on a minute. So what ascension? I feel ascension is obviously becoming stronger in his mind, but he could be going through something physical. Brain, yeah, it's in his mind, brain. It says, the way we store and process information, illumination throughout the crown chakra, or through the crown chakra, changes beliefs and how the body and mind operate. Fighting these changes can lead to pain and disease. So he could be having some headaches, but I feel he's going through a crown chakra activation. That's what I'm really picking up on. Crown chakra activation, you may be picking up on that too. Eyes as well, third eye. Even things he's seen around him with his physical eyes are changing, and he is working hard on himself, and he is curious at this time. Do you still think about me? What are you doing in your life? What have you got going on? So there is an ascension happening. What else? Wow, got marriage and releasing fear. I feel he's releasing fear around marriage. So he may have some issues around commitment or marriage that he needs to release, and that's what he's releasing fear about. And that could be because of something he's been through in his own life, like childhood, or he could have seen people struggling in marriages. So the message for you at this time is to nurture you in the situation with love and compassion, because he knows you're the Empress. So you're being guided to work on you, to bring the power couple card in for you. So what's the power couple message for you today? What's the power couple message for you? Wow, so a few cards. You pick them up. The first one is Alice and Jasper, obviously from Twilight. So Alice is saying to Jasper, you've shown me what true love is. And I feel that's really what you're saying to your twin. You've shown me what true love is. So before your twin, you may not even have known what it was at all. And you got Charming and Snow, I'll always find you. I love that. So this is like Prince Charming saying to Snow White, I'll always find you no matter what. So you know that in every lifetime you'll always find each other. And I've dreamed of being with you for all my life. So Betty and Archie, so you've got Riverdale here, you've got Twilight, and you've got Once Upon a Time for shows and films. But I've dreamed of being with you all my life. So you may have dreamed about this. This person is everything you could ever wanted. Again, they can't get this out. And this is something you may struggle with yourself. So when he's in your presence, for example, you may struggle to tell him certain things because he's everything you've ever wanted. So this is also how he sees you. So he sees you as everything you've ever wanted, both of you. It's mirrored, really. You'll always find your way back to each other, and because of each other, you actually know what true love is. And I want to pull you a card from this new deck as well. And thank you again for time stamping everything. I want a clear card, one card, please, angels. There it is. Can you hear that? Sounds like a cement mixer. That sounds like a cement mixer. So something could be mixing together. So we've got, look at this, your dreams are coming true. And isn't that beautiful? Because in the power couple card, you got, you're everything I've always dreamed of my whole life. And you've got my dreams are coming true. And this is the raccoon for rebirth. So this says, even though you sometimes have doubts, your dreams are still unfolding. You are a magnet for your desires. you attract the right opportunities and you take inspired action. So trust your intuition. Recognize signs of progress and find joy in the journey. It's all coming together. Your dreams are coming true. What a beautiful message. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Sonu, thank you for the donation. Sorry, Sonu. Hi, Malor's energy, feelings and messages for Sunita. Didn't post anything since the 26th on Insta, and I didn't go on since a week. So what's the message for you? What does he want to say? They give me fear. I feel you're going to need to release your fear. He said, I never meant to hurt you. Past life aggressions. I feel he's going over his life. Okay, so past life is like you've had past lives together before. And maybe he's had a dream about a past life you were in and he's trying to work out what that was. But I feel this is more about he's going over his life, or he's going over the past. And he's thinking about the things he's done. Because he feels like he's hurt you and he never meant to. So how did he hurt you? Okay, what deck am I bringing in? Deck of apologies. So how did he hurt you? Or how does he feel he hurt you? Because remember, this is about how he feels about it. I'm teaching you patience. So the thing is, he knows that whatever is going on in the connection, that he is teaching you patience. He knows that from his higher self. So understand that right now, that's what you're learning in this whole situation. You're learning to be patient, okay? And he said, I will make it up to you. So he isn't telling me what he hurt, how he hurt you, and you'll know yourself. Instead, he's saying to you, I am going to make up for hurting you in the past, and I am teaching you patience right now. So your message is to be patient and trusting that this is going to move forward. But I feel you also need to know that you've had lives together before. So let me just bring you a past life card in. And obviously you're in this life now. This is the life that matters. I'm just curious what's going to come out. You've got communal living. So communal living can mean like living in a place where there's many people, or this could be like being a nun or a monk or things like that, but it's like being around other people, and that may be something that's affecting your life in this life, okay? So if there's other people involved, it's very likely that's another reason why. And there's angels. Look at this, angels are around you. So angels were around you in the past and angels are around you now. I hope that helps, okay? Patty, thank you for the donation. What's coming for me in the next few weeks? Okay, what's coming for you in the next few weeks? So first message coming through for you is the Nine of Pentacles, spending time in your own company. But that will grow your soul. And there may be an opportunity as well for travel, exploring the world, enjoying the world. It's a playground for childlike eyes. So it doesn't matter whether you're walking down the street or you're getting on a plane, you can still have fun. And you got the Five of Swords, you'll get through this. So I feel over the next 5 weeks or so, whatever's going on, you'll get through it. So trust that you're going to overcome it and prevail, and it will lead to a very happy outcome. So whatever's going on the next few weeks, you're going to get a happy outcome from it. Focus on blessings and have a positive outlook to achieve this very happy outcome that's on the horizon. Shine your light bright. So good stuff is coming in, especially between now and May. I hope that helps, okay? Jacinta, thank you for the donation. The bank is still not giving out fixed deposit money. They say it's a process and it's taking time. Well, that's a sign about your journey, isn't it, as well? It's a process and it takes time, so you can't rush anything forward. You just have to have faith and believe. So it's taking time at higher levels, being patient, but we need that money to pay for things, what's going on, anything I can do. Surrender. Okay, surrender. Trust that you already have everything you need. So remember, you are psychic and intuitive. So I feel the message coming through here is to understand that that's actually giving you a message from the angels about your whole life. Okay, that you have to trust the process, that you can't rush things forward, that you always have exactly what you need. So the angels are saying that to you. You are spiritual and strong. So right now, what the angels want you to do is enhance your psychic power by talking to your angels and guides about this, praying for help, focusing on service, doing things that uplift your energy. So I feel you'll get that money when the time is right. As soon as you surrender and let go and you're not stressing about it, it will come. And there's a truth coming out as well. So I do feel there's going to be a decision made that brings in the right things at the right time. But this is ultimately a truth you need to hear. So what the guidance from the heaven is giving to me to give to you is that whole thing is a truth you needed to hear about your whole life and journey. That this is a process and it takes time at higher levels. So you have to be patient. Okay, and what you're saying is, but I need it now. And the angels say, well, you have to have faith and it'll come to you at the right time. And the more you surrender and let go, the quicker it will come. I'll give you an example of this, okay, to do with money. Okay, just before Christmas time, okay, my bank card got compromised. So I had to have it cancelled, okay. So I went to the bank before Christmas, this was like a week before Christmas, and I actually thought, right, how much money do I actually need for Christmas for food and everything? And I chose a certain amount, and I was actually quite frugal with myself, instead of being ridiculous, because obviously we all overbuy, don't we, at Christmas time. And I thought, right, I'm going to draw that amount out and know that that's going to last me. Because they said to me, your car probably won't come until the new year. And obviously the panic in me, the human side of me was like, oh my goodness me, what if I haven't got enough money over Christmas, blah, blah. And I thought, no, surrender, give it to God. So I drew out what I needed, what I thought I needed, and spoke to the angels. And guess what? My card came on the Monday before Christmas Eve. Okay, because I let it go and I wasn't bothered. I thought, I don't care when it comes. And I thought it's saving me money anyway, not spending money. And then it came before Christmas anyway. So what I'm trying to say is when you surrender and let go and you don't worry about it, that's when everything you want moves forward. I hope that helps, okay? Victor, thank you for donating. There's a collective message. So what I want to do is I want to bring in this book because it's been looking at me throughout this live. So I'm going to bring in a message of grace here. So what do we all need to know today? What's the message we all need to hear today? So the message is, oh my goodness me, it's surrender. I've opened it, it's on the surrender. I know you can't see it, but it says surrender. It says surrendering does not mean giving up. Okay? And just bear with my chat move there. And again, let me go back to where I was. Where am I? There we are, okay. So surrender does not mean giving up. It means letting go of how something may happen so there is room for miracles to occur. It means remembering that there is a divine plan at work that can unfold when you stop trying to control the outcome. The angels are saying, we've got you, let go and let us help you. We love you, you're angels. So, and this is number 67. Oh no, 87. So this is 87? 87. So I want to read, you may be seeing 87. I want to read 67 and 87 because these are numbers coming through. So the angels say your thoughts are directing the flow of energy and supporting your life. Take time to align with the thoughts that are serving your expansion. And that was 67. I want to read 87 as well. This is Carol Gray's book. So the other message is, if I can get it, I definitely feel that was the number I need to give to you though, 67, not 87. You are a teacher and you can share the knowledge you have gained from your experiences. So remember, everything you go through is an opportunity to grow and it gives you the opportunity to help someone out as well. So I'm also going to pull some more daily oracle messages as well. I did this earlier. So let's get another collective message you need to know. One thing at a time and each when it's time. So it says one thing at a time. So in other words, take it all one step at a time. You don't have to rush anything. And even communication, because I feel then like I was trying to rush over my words. And when you're in communication, don't rush in to send a message or take your time so you think before you act. And each when it's time. So in other words, it'll all come into you and for you when it's the right time. So for each of you watching right now, think of a question in your mind and I'm going to pull you an answer. So whatever your question is right now, this is your answer. What's your answer, please, angels? We've got show up. So the answer is show up. So in other words, as long as you get out of bed and you show up for your life and you do you, what you want will show up for you. And I feel the message, it's going to show up for you at the right time, whatever you're asking about. I hope that helps, okay? Lise, thank you for the donation, honey. Are there any messages for me from Ellie? What's he feeling towards me? And can I please have an archangel card? So what's Ellie wanting you to know? I'm sorry for not contacting you. So if he's being quiet, he's apologising for that and he intends to do something about it. So he wants to move forward, okay? And I do feel they are starting to think about this now moving into New Year. So look at this. They must come to you. So the angel's saying, let him come to you, okay? He's not contacting you, but he will, okay? He may be arguing with himself about what to do, about talking. So I feel he's arguing with himself about what to do. And obviously, remember, you're being protected from any arguing or any gossip or talking. So that's what you've been protected from. So for example, in his life over Christmas, there could have been arguing going on, could have been people talking, gossiping, and you've been protected from all of that. So let's bring in an archangel card for you. I want to bring in one of these cards. Okay, so what's the message coming through for you from the archangels today? You've got the Badger. It says all parts of you are worthy of love and acceptance. So even though you may judge yourself, all parts of you are worthy. Replace criticism with compassion and accept all parts of you, even the parts of you that struggle. Embrace your full spectrum of emotions and accept yourself as a work in progress. Self-acceptance fuels your confidence. All parts of you are worthy of love and acceptance. And let me pull you an archangel card. I'll pick up the goddess card. So I'm meant to bring you a goddess message in. So you've got Irene bringing in peace. So this is really Archangel Honiel saying there's no need to worry as everything is working out beautifully, okay? You've also got Nematona for sacred space. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. And really going within. But maybe you want to create an altar in your home. They give me a block. Or maybe this could be about going somewhere you can connect with your twin in the 5D. Okay, a sacred place you go to in your mind to connect in that way. And you've got fairness. I feel this is Archangel Jeremiah saying this situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. Okay, so I feel Archangel Jeremiah around you as well. I want to bring in a message from him as well. Give me a big block in the throat when I'm connecting with this. Speak your truth. Even if your voice shakes, your truth will set you free. So someone's going to speak their truth, and I feel that's why I'm connecting with that block in the throat there. I hope that helps, okay? Yeah, lots of like feelings and emotions coming up in the mouth then. When I took that swallow there, I felt it all. Lots of bitterness as well. So I feel he's going to be releasing a lot of emotion. Saranga, thank you for the donation. I've been attending a few business events lately, but it feels that people only see me as a person to lust over. That's breaking my confidence. How should I deal with this? I feel what you're going through is the way you're seeing yourself is affecting things. The more you love yourself and affirm things like, I am valued. I am valued for who I am and what I do. I am valuable. Affirm it. I am valued and appreciated and loved and respected for who I am and what I do. And this could also be because you could be perhaps dealing with some issues around lust, okay, that you're dealing with yourself. Because what you're really saying is people are desiring me. So really that's like you saying everyone wants me. Okay, so that's the way you feel about yourself. Now, that's a good thing to some extent because it's nice to feel desirable and wanted. But I'm sure, and don't take this the wrong way, okay, but I'm sure that not every single person is wanting to get into your pants, Saranga, okay? So I feel you've got to just look at things in a higher way. And instead, if you're really feeling that way, then affirm I'm respected and valued and appreciated and seen for who I am and what I do. That's how you deal with it. You talk to yourself in that way. Okay? So you talk to yourself in a higher way. So what else? What do you need to know about this? Okay? So the message coming through is you've got to be grateful to be alive. So again, it's about using gratitude to boost your energy. Be grateful that you are alive right now. And if people are seeing you in a lustful way, be grateful that they are because it shows you you're alive. But it's time to take back your power. And that's what I've got coming through intuitively. You know, affirm I am appreciated and valued for who I am and what I do. I hope that helps, okay? Shavika, thank you for the donation, honey. I think I'm at the top of the chat now, is that right? So, hi Liz, how is T feeling after reading my messages and what does he want me to know today? So, what does he want you to know today? So, he's saying to you, I want you to enjoy your life, okay? So it may feel like your life is on hold right now or you are expecting too much, okay? So I feel like he wants you to have a nice Christmas time. He wants you to have a happy new year, you know. He wants you to enjoy where you are. And you're being guided to wait. So again, this is about you waiting, not rushing in, not doing anything. Not, you know, because what you're saying there is, how is he feeling after reading my messages? He wants you to let him come to you. So you've got to ask yourself the question right now, are you constantly chasing him? Or are you waiting and allowing things to happen naturally? So he wants you to enjoy your life right now and not revolve it around him, okay? So, and I mean that in the nicest possible way. You've got 10 of Cups. What you're remembering here is, it's like understanding that you've got things to feel blessed about. So right now as well, you're blessed with a happy home. Okay, so in other words, you've got things in your home that you have got to be happy about. And this is a successful relationship that you have with your twin, even if it isn't physically created yet in the physical. It's in the ether. In other words, you do have a successful relationship because what you have with your twin is powerful. And you do have a home that can be happy because you've got things there to be grateful for. So yes, you may not feel like you're in a happy home with your person, but you have everything you need right now to continue to make yourself happy. So the message is, make as much time for you right now in your connection with God as you make time for him. Because the angels want you to get the relationship right now with yourself and source. Instead of focusing on him and what he's doing and where he is and what he's thinking and all that, the angels want you to focus on the relationship with yourself. And that's coming through very clearly right now because he isn't ready at this moment. Yeah, look at this. Focus on service and wait. It's come out again. If you focus on service and wait, things will move forward. That's what the angels are like guiding you to do. Instead of thinking about what's he doing, waiting for him to reach out to you. So the angels want, look, it's come out again. They can't say it in another way. You know, you've got this, that will bring in breakthroughs and talking. So if you focus on, look, it come out here, okay? So you got, I know you can't see because it's backwards, but it says wait and focus on service. And you've got focus on service from another deck here. Listen, focus on service. And that will bring a breakthrough into your connection and it will lead to talking. So what you want is going to come in when you stop focusing on him and what he's doing and you start focusing on service and other things. I'm looking for this deck and it's here. Okay, and that's really the message I've got coming through for you. Let me pull you one more card. Anything else you need to know? Anything else you need to know? You've got resilience. You were strong enough to handle this. You pull you one more card. Okay, what else do you need to know? So again, it's come out again. It's about the happy home. The angels want, it's the same thing. The angels want you to focus on being grateful right now for what you have and get the connection right with self and source and then allow everything else to fall into place. That's what you need to know and that's what he wants you to know. He wants you to be happy. I hope that helps, okay? Victor, thank you for donating for Donna there. I've already answered for Donna, honey, so I'm going to pick someone out of the chat. Let's do a curious, okay? A curious says, what's the true feelings and intentions towards me from George in January? So how does George feel about you? And what does he want in January? Wow, get ready. Now, when this deck came, there's a blank card, okay? And I wrote on, I need to get like a metallic pen or something to go over it, but I wrote, you can't probably see it, but it says get ready. So I feel you just need to get ready because he's getting ready. So he's getting ready to do something, okay? And he wants to be different. So he wants to be different than how he's been before with you. He wants to act differently. That's his intention. So he's getting ready to do something differently. Wow, you got delivery here. So they've got a delivery coming. So hopefully he'll just put it in the door. Yeah. So he could be, this is a sign about something coming to you as well. Okay. And he's rang the doorbell. Okay, so something's definitely going to happen. So I feel that this is about a movement, him coming to you, ringing the doorbell. So there's definitely something happening, okay? And you've got the Seven of Swords and the Emperor. So if he's left you down, messed you around, he's going to change that, okay? Because he's becoming the Emperor. So he's saying, I'm taking back my power to trust myself to move forward so we can forgive and release the past, okay? So this is about forgiveness as well. So I definitely feel this is a movement happening. Okay, movement to change. So he wants to come in differently. He's definitely going to do something because the doorbell rang. So that's a huge sign of a breakthrough there. Let's get you one more card. What's his intention in January? We've got to heal the grief very soon. And you've just got to give it time. If you give it time, very soon he's going to come in and heal the grief between you. And grief can be like the pain, you know, the struggle, any like struggles between the two of you, because grief can mean sadness, but it also can mean like drama, chaos. So I feel he wants to clear the air with you and make it right and come in differently. I hope that helps, okay? MNSB, thank you for the donation. What do I need to know on finances? What do you need to know about your finances right now? Let's bring in an angel of abundance message. So what's the message coming through for you? What's the message coming through about your finances? What do you need to know? What do you need to know? Face your financial fears. Okay, so all you need to do is be very honest with yourself about what you're worried about right now or what you're wanting, which can bring worry up. So it says when you're honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. So be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realize that you in fact have everything you want and nothing to fear. And it says every successful person has struggled with and release these self-doubts. And we all go through those moments where we worry about things. So I feel just releasing the worry will bring power in. What else do you need to know about money? You've got Queen of Cups. You're a very special person, spiritual and strong. Enhance your psychic powers by talking to your angels and being kind and gentle. Focus on service. So if you focus on service, you're going to increase your finances. So this could be doing something for your spiritual life, doing something focused on service, as in doing some kind of spiritual practice that leads to money. So for example, doing Reiki or doing cards or doing something spiritual that allows you to use your psychic gifts to bring money into your life, or just being you because you were spiritual and strong and special. So when you're operating in your higher self, that attracts money to you naturally because money is energy. I hope that helps, okay? Raluca, thank you for the donation, honey. Can I have a message about what has stayed in the way for my union with B? It's not about something being in the way, it's about divine timing. They give me fear. It's about divine timing, it's about lessons and growth. Oh my goodness me, I've got angel bumps. That's why I love what I do. It's about lessons. You see, the thing is, I'm an angel therapist. I don't need to use cards. I just like to because they're a tool. Okay? And I say it and there's the card. So you've got lessons. Okay? It's not that you are, there's a block there. You're learning lessons. You're both learning lessons and you're learning to be trusting in the timing. Okay? What else do you need to know? So it's about looking at it in a higher way. There's also family issues. So this could be lessons around family issues or family. Overcoming perhaps what other people think or what other people say you should do or, things like that. So it's issues like that that are being healed. What else do you need to know? Ace of Cups, a new relationship is about to begin. However, the most important relationship is always with you and God. And that's what Adam is saying to you. And that's what you're working on because he is loyal to you. And he needs to be able to commit and prove that loyalty to you. So you're learning to find a relationship with you, and he's learning to find a relationship with himself to be able to choose himself to step forward and be loyal to you, which is who he really wants. I hope that helps, okay? So I just want to read... So what I'm going to do as well, because Victor donated for Don, I'm going to do a message for Pink as well from Victor's donation. So hey Pink, sending you lots of love, honey. Let's do a message for the beautiful Pink. So what do we need to know for Pink? So we've got forgive yourself and others. Progress has been made. Trust the timing of your journey as everything is falling into place. Be kinder to yourself and don't take anything personally. Who cares what people think? It's what you think that matters. And this could be, well, what your twin is realising or releasing between now and March. So I feel there's judgment being released between now and March. What else do we need to know for the beautiful Pink, please? Give it time and communication will come in. So you've got, first of all, you've got separation is needed. Give it time and then the communication will come in. And watching your social media. So she could be paying attention to you somehow right now. And if you give it time, that communication will come in. And you're very aware anyway of why separation happens and what it means. So what does she want to say to you? She's saying, yeah, karma. She's dealing with a karma. Can we work this out? Can we work this out? So she wants to work it out with you. But I feel she's also looking at her situation thinking, can we work this out? No, we can't. It's karma. It's karmic. It's done. So she's really kind of coming to terms with the things that she knows she has to release. Okay? What else? Yeah, time out. Because, and you may need to go outdoors as well and have time outdoors because the Kundalini is rising. So you may feel all the heat in your body. So the way to handle that is through going for a walk or going out in nature or releasing the energy. And this card's moving as well. Yeah, the separation is needed, just moved again there. So anything else you need to know? We've got this card. Yeah, let go of what you can't control. And I definitely feel that's what you're learning to do in many areas of your life right now. It says even though you have the urge to control things, you choose to let go. You release the need to manage every outcome and focus on what's within. Letting go brings you peace. Trusting brings you peace. Embracing uncertainty with grace. Freeing yourself from the burden of control, trusting in life and letting go of what you can't control. Isn't that powerful? I hope that helps, okay? They're also giving me, because there's number 31 on that card, and what they're saying is that may have been something you weren't able to do when you were 31, but you can now. So it's something to do with 31 as well. So look back at the person you were when you were 31 and perhaps compare yourself to how you are now, and you'll see the big shift. And I don't know if 31 is a significant number or like a date or something could be happening around the 31st. Obviously, I've just clicked in, it's New Year's Eve on the 31st, but it could be something happening around that date as well. But I've got 31 as a significant number. Samantha says, I just clicked back on, I'm turning 31 this year. Wow, well, there you go. That's a sign for you as well. Let's do a message for you about turning 31. What do you need to know about turning 31? Be grounded and in the present moment. So the message for you is, even though your mind may wonder and worry, ground yourself in the here and now. Let go of thoughts of the past and worries about the future and settle into this present moment. Is as each breath grounds you more deeply, your senses are alive and aware. Feel your feet firmly on the ground. The moment is all there is. Be grounded in the present moment. Isn't that powerful? Okay. So we've got, so that was really, so I think I'm at the top of the chat there. So I'm going to do Daisy. So beautiful Daisy, what does your person want you to know? So what does your person want you to know? Okay, I don't know how, but you got to my heart and I feel your love. So your person's feeling you all around them right now. Okay, your person's feeling the love and feeling connected to you in that way. And you got into their heart and they may not even know how, because so much power came in. Okay, so you activated so much power in their heart. So you're seeing number sequences right now, which is showing you the truth, and you've got reflection and intuition is heightened. So right now your person's reflecting on things, especially about how you've affected their life, and your intuition is needed. So you know intuitively that you are connecting, okay, and the number sequences are showing this to you. So let me bring in another card for you. We've got the Hermit and we've got the Ten of Pentacles. So definitely do feel your person's reflecting on the life they can have with you and how amazing it will be. And they know it's got potential. Give me a block there, because your person feels they've took you for granted and they want to apologise for that. So your person's working out how to have this life with you. Big timeline here again as well, around between now and October time. I hope that helps, okay? I want to do Byron. I've just seen Byron nip in. Byron says, what does the universe have for me? So let's see what the universe has for you. Okay, what does the universe have for you? Okay, what does the universe have for you? So the universe is saying declutter your space and declutter your mind. So when you declutter your mind, it helps you to declutter everything in your life. Because remember, your mind can get occupied with chaos. So the universe is saying to you, even when the outside world feels stressful, you can create peace in your space. Outer order creates inner order, and inner order creates outer order. So in other words, perhaps have a clear out or clear some space. So stillness energizes, and they give me the energize, because when you're still, it does energize you, it puts you into peace. But stillness emerges as you declutter. Create room for what truly matters. Organize your space, because it will organize your mind. So this could even be like taking your Christmas tree down or having a clear out, clearing away the old year. You'll experience more as you let go of what doesn't serve you, and that can be fearful thoughts as well. You will experience more mental clarity. So declutter your space and it will declutter your mind. So maybe look at your space right now, your home, and think, do I need to clear some things out? Do I need to donate anything to charity? Do I need to throw anything away? Do I need to clear my cupboards out? What do I need to do to create a healing? I hope that helps, okay? I am Sakonia. Thank you for the donation, honey. What is Harshit feeling for me today? Any messages? So what is Harshit feeling for you today? Karma. So he's feeling karma today about the situation. Like he's getting his karma in some way. What else do you need to know? Yeah, we've got seen others rise as you fall. So he feels like he's lost out. He feels like he's losing you. He's lost out on you. He may even feel like wearing a mask is stopping him from having certain things in his life, which is you, but other things as well. So he knows he's got to take the mask off. So he's wearing a mask. He feels that way. And he knows he's got to take that mask off. And he's discontent with what he's got. He's saying, I can't. He feels like he's incapable of long-term happiness because of what he's in short-term. So he knows he can have that with you, but I feel right now he's just in a lot of pain. Because he feels like if he isn't with you, he's not going to have any long-term happiness. He doesn't want to lose out to someone else. So he's worried that he's going to lose you to someone else. And that he feels that's a crime. He feels like he's being punished for things he's done. Okay, so really what he's trying to say is he feels like without you, what's the point? Okay, and that's his karma. He feels like he's getting his karma now. He's suddenly realising like the consequences of his actions. So what else do you need to know? So we've got vivid dreams. I feel he's perhaps going through this in dreams. So he could be having a very vivid dream where he loses you and that drives him crazy. And it's making him want to take action and do something. So you could be having vivid dreams too. And dreams are going to start getting more strong around the full moon anyway. You know, I had a really vivid dream about my twin last night. It was very weird as well. But you're being shown your dreams are coming true. So this is a beautiful time in your life where your dreams are going to come true and you will feel good. So give thanks to God for your life and the blessings will continue. So focus on gratitude right now. I hope that helps, okay? We've got, Fatima says, what is my spiritual path number? Okay, well, I don't connect with that, okay? But I'll give you numbers you need for your spiritual path, okay? So, first of all, you got 92 for a spiritual partnership. So you may be seeing 999 or 222, but the number 92 itself is a sign of the spiritual partnership. So in other words, you are a twin flame. And if you're seeing the number 92, that's giving you a personal message about that. And any decisions you make, the angels are supporting you. So you could be seeing 41 or 4s and 1s, okay, like 4, 4, 4, 11, 11, 1, 1, 1. That's your message. The angels are all around you, and doors are opening with 83. So you could see 83, or you could see 888 or 333. Doors are opening for you, and you're about to step into the next chapter of your life. You got 101 there. But I feel the message you need to know is 92. Now, I'm not saying what your spiritual life path number is, because I'm sure there's a way of working that out, okay? I'm giving you numbers that mean something directly for your journey and why. So I want to also bring in, there it is. I was like, where's the other deck? So I want to bring the angel numbers deck in for you as well. What else do you need to know? So you've got 444, there you go. So the universe fully supports you as you continue on your path towards enlightenment. And 444 is also a huge message. The angels are with you anyway. So you've got angel protection. I hope that helps, okay? Julia, thank you for the donation, honey. Can I ask for a message from P and guidance? So what's the message from P? I need to see you. Wow. So he intends to see you. He wants to see you. So he's going to be taking action soon. What else? Okay, yeah, so I feel the separation is coming to an end. I feel from his side of things right now, he's going through tower moments that are giving him strength. Okay, so he's going through some chaos. He knows you're meant to be, and something could be happening around the full moon. So the full moon comes in on the 3rd, and he could be reaching out around that time. He wants to see you, so he intends to see you soon. So I feel the separation is ending, and he's finding the strength right now to push through and reach out to you because things are emotional already. So I feel there could be an opportunity to see each other, whether it's in person or through perhaps like a Zoom call or a Facebook call or something like that around the full moon. That's how things are as they currently stand. And you may be focused on creativity right now. That's also bringing hope in. There's so much hope in the future anyway. So there's hope in the situation right now, but I feel you're being guided at this moment to channel your energy into your creativity. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Living Consciously says, hi Liz, what does my person SB want me to know? Any message from him? I want more, but I'm scared, okay? So your person wants more with you. They're just afraid, but they are done pretending as well. So if they've been hiding, wearing a mask, or not being authentic with you, that will turn around and change, because they want you and they want more, but they are a little bit scared, which means they're afraid of being hurt, or there's vulnerability issues there, feeling emotional. What else? What else is going on? Yeah, prayer is needed. So if you've prayed about this, the angels are already helping you. Okay, so the angels are with you, guiding you. What else do you need to know? You've got 5 of Wands. So this could also be your person's inner conflict, inner battles in their own mind. So I feel you've just got to give them time to move forward, because they're going through inner conflicts, or even things going on outside of the connection they're dealing with, which could be connected with Christmas and family and all of that. So rise above drama and focus on peace, and don't involve yourself in gossip or drama. So I feel the messages, let them come to you, and they will, because they want more from you. They're just a bit afraid. I hope that helps, okay? Saranga, thank you for the donation, honey. So let's forget about my twin flame for now from a marriage point of view. But I have Nana B who says he loves me but doesn't want to commit. And then I have my friend Charlie who also says, if I stay loyal to Nana B, there's no future. And if I stay loyal to Charlie, there's no guarantee. I'll not cheat anyone as they're all DMs in a way. I'm their guy, but I really want to get settled. I don't even want to emotionally cheat anyone. Who chooses me, I choose them. Well, first of all, I feel you need to choose yourself. I feel like this isn't about you and anyone else right now at all. It's about you getting the connection right with you, because you can't be in a relationship until you're right with yourself, and I'm not feeling that, okay? So I feel what you need to do is focus on the relationship with you, and also recognize that you're talking about all these DMs, but you only have one divine masculine. You have many soulmates or karmic partners, but you only have one twin flame. Okay, so you've got to also look at these people. I'm not saying you're saying they're all your divine masculines. You're perhaps saying they're all divine masculines. But the thing is, if you see all of them as divine masculines, only one is actually your divine masculine. You have to understand that too. So that means if you're dealing with 3 divine masculines, then their energy is elsewhere. You know, 2 of them, for example, their energy is elsewhere, because that means they've also got a divine feminine. So you have to look at this very clearly right now and recognize that what you're really wanting is love. You're wanting validation from another person to satisfy, complete you, or make you happy. And you don't get that from anyone else. You get that from self and source. So the relationship you need to work on right now is the relationship with you. And the relationship with God, the Creator, that's the relationship you need to work on, not the relationship with anyone else. Okay? So you got the 4 of Swords. This is a time for you to reflect and spend time in meditation, which is the message I gave you on your other donation. Okay, because if you meditate, you're going to gain answers and clarity. You need to connect with your angels and guides. So that's the message. It's not about you being with someone else right now. It's about you working on the relationship with you. I hope that helps, okay? Yes, I am from Stoke. I'm proud to be from Stoke as well. Thank you. Ram, thank you for the donation. Message from my person. So what's the message from your person? I regret my behaviour. So she's apologising for everything she's put you through. I regret my behaviour. And sensitivity as well, and nurturing energy. So she also knows how sensitive you are, and that you are a nurturer, that you would have given her everything. And she's sensitive right now because she may be making a decision to change the way she's been behaving. And that's why tooth pain's coming up there. So she may be having tooth pain. And also to remember that she ultimately is the feminine, even though she's operating in masculine energy. And she is also thinking about a life she could have with you, a new beginning. That's what I'm seeing with the pregnancy there, like a fertile energy around the connection. So she is regretting the way she's behaved and the things she's done. What else? Okay, we've got surrender. So your journey right now is to surrender, because you're both learning required lessons, and separation is ending as well. So the more you surrender, the quicker separation will end. They give me fear around that, and to know that you are both learning your lessons. It's not just about what she's learning, it's about what you're learning too. And you're learning to surrender in your own way. This is your card trying to come up here, see? So give your desires time to manifest. So you've got the 7 of Pentacles, which is setting intentions and believing and having faith. Nurture your dreams by having faith in them and expect a miracle. It's going to happen at the right time, okay? And step out of your comfort zone. Taking a risk is needed sometimes. You'll always be taken care of and provided for when you have faith. That's what you need to know. And you got the Two of Cups. The love bond is deepening. This is a special bond unlike anything you've ever experienced before because it's best friends and love is united. So I definitely feel that the conflict is going away because she feels she's missing out now and she wants to deepen the love. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I'm not going to stay on much longer because I've been on for 3 hours. So I want to do, I've just seen one in the chat there. We want to do AM Gemini says, what good news is coming towards me soon? So what's coming towards you? You've got the King of Swords. Someone's planning. This could be a person who's currently in their head planning to take action towards you. Someone who may have been a bit indifferent. So if you're connecting with someone like that, that's what's coming towards you. That's who's coming towards you. This could also be you planning what you need to do for you. Okay, going within to find the answers. So you could do that through meditation, isolation, to find the next steps to move forward. But I feel what I've got coming through here is someone who's been a bit cool with you or a bit distant or indifferent. They are coming forward. And that could be an air sign as well. But it's someone who's perhaps been up in their head planning to come forward. It doesn't really matter what sign they are, okay? Priyanka, thank you for the donation. How will my first meeting go with Hitesh in February? So how will your meeting go? Well, a cycle will complete, so you'll feel good about it because you'll feel like you finally ended a cycle. And that could be separation, but also things may be a bit stuck still. Because the angels say the no's are not yet. Things need to change to move forward. Think carefully about what it is you want. So you may be talking about what you want and there may still be a delay to that happening. So even though you're going to meet up in February, it may not be everything you think it's going to be straight away. So I feel you've got to give it time, okay? But it's going to end a certain cycle. I hope that helps, okay? Yeah, it's going to release some blocks. So Priyanka says, what all things will happen during the meeting? Now I feel you just got to let things unfold and not try and plan it too much. But you're going to make good choices and you're going to feel it's divine love. So it's going to feel beautiful. You know, it's going to feel like everything you've thought it would feel like. Everything you imagine it to be. And it's going to be a good choice. And it's going to be the right choice as well. And it's going to feel like it's a nurturing energy. So you're going to feel good about it. You're going to feel nurtured. He's going to feel your nurturing energy. But I feel this about you letting go and surrendering and allowing it to unfold naturally. Okay, what does your person want you to know? So you've got, I want to man up and honour you. I knew it all along. So it's like what your person is going to realise is that everything they knew all along is true. And you're going to realise everything you knew all along was true because it's that divine love. It's like you come together and everything makes sense. And I love that because an advert just popped up and it said honour on there. And it says, I want to man up and honour you. So your person is going to show you they intend to honour you and man up and be with you the right way. And this could be like marriage and commitment and all of that. But it may not move forward straight away in that direction. So I feel it will be everything you both want, but there may still be delays or blocks to actually moving it to how you want it to be, which could be being in a relationship, getting married, having that life. You just got to be patient. I hope that helps, okay? We're going to do... I'm not going to do many more. I'm going to do, Julie Ross says, please give me guidance for 2026. I need to move on from living with ex-hubby. Okay, so what's the guidance for you for 2026? What do you need to know? So first of all, you've got the Eight of Cups. He says, walk away. Okay, walk away from the past to begin again. So it's the right time in 2026 for you to do this. So it's time for a fresh start. Walk away from a relationship, job or situation that's outgrown your soul. So you know you've outgrown that person or situation and now's the time to leave it behind. And it's going to feel hard and painful, but you'll get through it. It says whatever it is that you're going through, trust you'll overcome it and prevail. So it is going to be hard for you because you may feel like you're hurting people, but you're going to get through it. Okay, and this could also be something you are dealing with either over the next 5 to 8 weeks or between May and August, depending on how quick you want to do this, because I've got 2 timelines. So there is an opportunity for you to do this within the next 5 to 8 weeks. But if you feel you can't, or you feel like you're in fear or you're struggling in any way, the opportunity will come around again between May and August time. And I feel that also you're going to go through a big turning point between August this year and May 2027, which will be where you're finding yourself again. But it's the right thing to do, and I feel you know that anyway. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I'm going to go off, guys, coming on for 3 hours. So I'm going to be live again on Wednesday, which is New Year's Eve, my time. So I'll be live again on Wednesday around 7, 8, about 7:30, 8 a.m., depending what time it is. Big thank you to all of you for being here. Thank you for liking. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for dropping in. Thank you for all your amazing love and support. It means so much. Have a wonderful day, a magical Monday, and I'll see you soon.